Yeah. We back.
Hey.
What we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings. Raising kings. Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings podcast.
And we back.
Yeah.
Like we never left.
Yes, y'all. This is the Raising Kings podcast. This is your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe, Mr.Nobody.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Talk to me.
You know, we took last week off. We basically wanted to, revamp the show. I'm basically calling this the new season of the Raising Kings podcast. We wanted to take some time out. We wanted to revamp. We wanted to, bring together some great topics, some great guests for you guys. And to kick this thing off, we have a very, very special guest in the building with us today.
Yes.
We have the author of The Dark Side of South Beach, Mr. Eric A. Kelly in the building.
Absolutely. Another young king. Not only is he just a king, he's an author. I mean, the man that wrote his own book. Not only did he write his own book, he's his own publisher. Publishes his own book. So if you ever wanted to write a book, you got to go see him to get your book published.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, Eric, tell us about. We crashed or we good?
No, we good.
All right, that's what we're talking about. So, Eric, listen, tell us about you, man. Tell us about you being an author and how this book came about and what you went through, the trials and tribulations.
Yeah, because this is amazing that you're your own publisher. That's
Crazy,
dope.
That's
crazy.
So dope.
I mean, I go by the name of Eric A. Kelly, a.k.a. The Dark Side of South Beach.
Yes.
Born and raised out of Miami, Florida.
Yeah. What part?
Hey.
What part?
Little Haiti, he said it.
LH, yeah.
It's, at the end of the day, it's a blessing.
Right.
I consider this
Right.
all a blessing.
Right.
That's number one, first and foremost. And I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna date back. I remember I grew up with a bunch of older guys,
Right.
And I remember the first time it was 1999. An older gentleman spoke to me when a lot of us was going to prison, and a lot of us ended up getting killed.
Right.
He said, "Man, you need to write a book." I looked at him, crazy, basically because I'm a ninth grade dropout. Well, write a book. I don't even know what the first step key.
Where to start at? Right.
They went in one ear and not the other.
Right.
So, sad to say, eventually I look at it as blessing in disguise. I went off to prison. And I maybe was in prison. I was in prison for 10 years, 1 month, 6 days in a federal prison.
10 years.
Wow. That's some time, man.
Do y'all really count down the days like that? Like for real?
Absolutely. We count down.
Yeah, you count down the days for
try
real,
not
right?
to. I'm be honest. We try not to. But when it's, as years.
What did you do? Did you make little marks on your wall, or how did you keep count?
No.
I don't know. How do you keep count? How do you keep count? Do you keep count by when they call you out to do the number count for the day, or by how many times you go outside, or how does it work? How do you keep count of how many days and how many hours or whatever it is that you've been incarcerated?
Mentally. I didn't have no calendar. I didn't even count. You keep it in the back of your mind. You just keep it in the back of your mind, because at the end of the day, you saying to yourself, you got this amount of time. You ain't expect, man, you praying and wishing, I hope I get out a year early. I hope I get out 5 years early. So
wow.
It's basically just keeping it in the back of your mind, so that the official day when you get released, you're I got out 10 years, 1 month.
That's how everybody knows, the minutes, the hours, the seconds, the days, the time.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
So basically, you ain't let that time do you. You did the time.
Exactly.
You ain't let the time do you.
Yeah, that's a tough.
That's a powerful mind.
Because
that's a powerful mind.
As a young lady growing up, I didn't have my father. I lost my father to prison and stuff like that. So you always wonder, damn, if my father was around to help me grow, would I become a different type of woman? Would I be a better woman? What are the circumstances? What would be different if my father was here? So
I mean, I can understand it's tough. And, you know, being in prison or the feds or whatever, it's mentally like really challenging for everyone.
And draining.
Not just you. I know you serving that time, but, you know, for your loved ones and for your family, it's a tough thing too.
But you know what? Not only, and the thing about it is, it's us as young men and young kings out here that's away from our family, away from our kids. Like you said, your father didn't give you the guidance and give you the things that you needed, and you might have missed. It might have been different. Who knows? I think
my dad went away when I was like 3, and
it's
back when I was like 13. Maybe.
You know what? It's things that we spoke about on this podcast specifically, and this is another thing that coincides in the black family. I mean, us as kings and being away from our family, it's all it's programmed. This is all part of the plan of trying to keep us separated and keeping the black man away from the family and giving the family the guidance and giving the kids the guidance.
Because remember, that's the only way that you could get welfare. Anyway, the man had to be absent from the home.
And it's still today.
Was doing
no man present in the home. They had to be absent from the home in order for the mother or, you know what I mean, the woman to receive assistance. And then there was a clip that I shared with you guys or whatever where the mom was like, well, I mean, he's a construction worker or whatever, but I mean, 3 months out the year, whatever, of him getting paid, or 3 to 6 months out the year of him getting paid, opposed to the whole 12 months of me, you know, receiving childcare or whatever, or government assistance. You got to weigh the odds. Do I want 3 to 6 months, or do I want the whole 12 months to make sure that my child has and is provided for? So, yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't come home. You can't come home today. You can't be here. You can't be here when a social worker comes. You cannot be here. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you got to find someplace else. And yes, I do need that construction check. Yeah. I still need you to run that by me. I still need you to bring me that money.
Bring me that bag.
I still need you to run me my money.
Bring me that bag.
Crazy.
I still need you to run me my money, but I cannot shelter or home you or clothe you or feed you.
Yo, but that's crazy though, yo. And that's all the dysfunction of the society and how they trying to construct how the black family should proceed, and it's an ailment. I mean, it's because
the black man provides structure. The black man provides, you know, a future. The black man provides structure, just structure.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just structure.
Having that male figure in the house and in the shed and to see that family orientation of a black family and things like that. It's big to kids to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's big to kids to be able to see that, and us of not having that and having some of these black fathers in the house and things like that. It's really detrimental.
Did you have that, Eric, growing up?
I had that until I was up, I'm gonna say 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
You know, my father, he left. He was on drugs.
Wow.
You know, and
big epidemic.
I forgive him. I don't fault him. I don't throw that in his face.
Is he still alive today?
Absolutely, yeah. We were in contact, you know, and I treat him. I love him, you know, as if
that's
never
beautiful.
Happened, you know. But I remember,
I
forgive him. You know, I don't harbor any ill
will towards him.
Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, I know I salute my mama. She raised 3 boys,
and she was there with you the whole way through.
She raised 3 boys. You know, one of my brothers, he's dead now. He got killed in a drive-by shooting.
Oh man!
Sorry to hear that.
She raised 3 boys, and it was hard.
Right.
I remember a night she got to go catch the bus to go off to work. 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll get up and go help her walk to the bus stop.
Wow,
that's beautiful.
You know,
wow.
I salute my mom every time
Right.
I let her know. I remember.
You remember? Yeah, you don't forget that she was there for you, holding you down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And them hard nights that you had to get up with her and make sure she got to the bus to get on the bus and things like that.
Exactly.
With 3 boys,
beautiful.
that's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but with you in the transition of you going through what you had to go through, you understand what I'm saying? Won't you give us a little soliloquy of what you went through and what took you to that point to get you to where you at now, where you got to a point where you became an author and writing your book?
The key word, I always tell people, reinventing yourself. You know, I started off young, hustling, you know, looking out the window, you know, and I always said, I need this. I need to help my mama. You know, I need to help my family. You know,
so it's that need. It was that hunger.
Absolutely.
It was that need.
And that hustling spirit has always been inside me.
Right.
Right.
Just at that time, I'm trying to hustle the wrong thing. But it was
because you're looking out the window at what you see of how to get it.
Being fooled to the illusion of the world.
Right.
And so I jumped out there.
Right. You done came off that porch.
By any means necessary. Whatever it was to make $1, I'm going to get it.
You was there. Right.
Whatever it took to get it, I'm going to get it.
Right.
So that right there in the turn, like I said, that led me in the federal prison. And like I said, it's like a blessing from the Lord. He told me just to start writing.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, it's a bunch of different authors and writers in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Because next door to me, it might be a guy writing country novels.
Right.
Or sci-fi
fiction.
Or
right. Yeah. Science fiction.
You run into different authors in prison. You know, they dudes just trying to pass their time and find an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And me, all my stories portray is in my mind already.
Right.
So you already see him in your mind already. It was just you just trying to put it down on paper and bring it to life.
That's it.
Right.
And try to compose it all into a couple of pages, to be honest with you, because the shit could go on forever.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So
trying to compose it.
I had a cousin of mine. I told him, I said, man, find me some. They had books like such and such 101.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I said, find me something about self-publishing. And he just sent me stuff in.
Oh,
he said, read up on it.
Right, and you read up on it.
Yeah, and I read up on it.
Okay.
Self-educated.
Oh man, that's dope.
So was that the first thing that you did? Was it your people sending you books in and you learning about publishing and how to actually publish your own books? Was that the first thing you started on before you actually started writing?
Exactly, that was.
So that was the first thing you did?
That was the first step I did. Because, like I said, the writings, the books and movies, it's in my mind already.
Right.
I know exactly what I want to write.
But what I'm saying to you, you see, the point where I'm trying to get to with you is that I want to know, and I'm pretty sure, because the thing about it is that I find so fascinating with you is that what you might have been through, like you said, you went through a situation, your father wasn't there, but your mother was there, and you remember the fact that how you followed your mother, and your mother gave you that, that family orientation where you was with the family, whatever the case may be. And she being there for you. But when you went through what you went through and you was at that particular point, what was that switch inside of you, that switch to say, you know what? I remember somebody told me something about me writing a book. It went through one ear out the other. But what made you come back to that?
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Because what I find so fascinating with you, the reason why I'm saying that and I'm so fascinated with your story is because there's so many young men out there that's doing all type of shit. They could be sticker boys, dope boys, all type of shit, but they just don't know what their potential is. I mean, you might be focused on one thing. Right now, the way we looking at it, we so deprived with certain stuff that we want to be like, yo, we need that paper. I want that money. We got to do what we got to do. It might not be the right thing to do, but we doing it. But at some point, we came to another point where we transitioned into something totally different where nobody even could suspect, like, damn, you say, yo, so-and-so doing that? That's what he doing? For real?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the point I want to find out where you was at when that came to you.
I get exactly what you're saying. My life of crime, I started a life of crime early. I started a life of crime when I was 14 years old.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Years old.
Wow.
And that's the typical scenario for like the young black male.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. In the neighborhood. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I remember everything mentally,
Right.
And I told myself, do I want to get out and go right back to that?
Right.
I say, how could I impact life?
Right.
My life, number one. How can I impact my life, number one, and impact others' lives?
Right. Right.
Detouring them out the situation I went through.
Right.
Let me help you help yourself.
Right.
You don't have to go down the trials and tribulations I went through.
Right. Basically, you giving them a blueprint of what not to do.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna save you a whole headache.
Right.
You're gonna appreciate it at the end of the day.
Right.
Trust me, you're gonna appreciate it at the end of the day.
Right.
Because everybody is not gonna make it.
Right.
Point blank, period. Growing up in the street, everybody is not gonna make it.
Right.
Right.
I don't care if it's death or prison, you're not gonna make it.
Right.
So I told myself throughout that process in prison, which I thank Lord for turning into a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise.
In disguise. Right.
I say, how could I turn this around?
Right.
So we just write. So all I started doing was writing. I'm just started writing. I said, I told myself, if I don't self-publish 10 books, I'm going to self-publish this one book.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
In all actuality, I was saying, I know once I self-publish one,
right.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was
right.
my motivation.
Right.
Exactly.
If you can get off that first hump,
Exactly.
you could definitely come. It'll be much easier the second time
Exactly.
around.
There you go.
Exactly.
And I said, in turn, if I could release books, I'm going to release movies too.
Exactly.
But my main motivation was helping others.
Helping
Helping more others. Not to go fall victim to the situation I felt.
You felt.
Right.
You felt.
Don't
Right.
get tricked off the streets.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fall.
And majority of the time, that's exactly what you said. The key word, getting tricked off
you
the
get tricked
streets.
off the streets.
Definitely gonna trick you off the streets.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Beautiful. That's
That's
beautiful.
definitely
So
real.
in turn, while you was in prison, you basically was like creating a blueprint, like Hefe said, and you was creating your own legacy, not selfishly, not for like your unborn child or your children or your children's children, your grandchildren, just for any individual that could relate to the struggles that you had already taken. You know what I mean? The
Right.
road that you had already taken.
Exactly.
You wanted to make sure that no one else had to go through what it was that you're going through, and now you've created a platform where they can, super succeed. And there is life after prison. Basically, there is life
Right.
after prison. There is life after the hard knock life. You know what I mean? There is a way to rebuild and recalculate your life and do things, because a lot of people who have gone to prison, they come out and they're so head down and so depressed because they can't vote. They can't, do a lot of things. They can't, the number one question on a job application, have you ever been incarcerated, and the reason why, and what year was this, and what was the reason for this? You know what I mean? What was the reason?
Right.
Did you go for stealing? It don't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what you put down. You went to prison. I don't care what the hell you went to prison for. You went to prison for stealing. You went to prison for fraud. You went to prison for whatever it was, manslaughter. You went to prison for whatever, beating a bitch ass, battery, whatever the fuck it was. You went to prison. We want to know what it is. Number one, we want to know you went to prison. Number two, we want to know why you went to prison. Number three, it don't even matter about A and B. Long as you said A and B, your ass ain't hired. We just want to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So therefore, with you putting that on the job application, and you knowing that you have to put that on the job application, once you come out, you already feel like you're defeated.
You scarred.
You already feel like you scarred. So the whole thing is, how do you revamp yourself? How do you remake yourself? How do you reinvent yourself, as you say? And you created the blueprint, and I thank you for that. And that's very awesome of you, and I appreciate that.
And
as a black man.
And that's the most
Absolutely.
That's the most fascinating thing, because I'm saying, when people say, "Okay, I'm going to jail, I'm going to prison," it's like the most critical thing. Like, my life is over.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing coming.
It's very depressing.
It's prison.
Yeah.
But you, I mean, coming from where you came from and things you went through, that's the thing that's so. I just have to keep saying it over and over again. That's so fascinating. You became an author, an author of publishing your own books, and that's the story that I want to hear about, and what brought you there, and where was your mind at, and what you was thinking to make you transition into this, man, and to get and to make to produce.
I think he answered it. My question is basically, like, do you feel like you had to have hit rock bottom in order to be on the path that you are on now?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like the path that you are on now would have been written regardless? Like, you would have been on this path regardless whether or not you had went to prison or not?
Not at all. Be honest, if I wouldn't went to prison, I'm be honest. I tell people all the time, their eyes light up when I said I'd probably been dead somewhere.
Wow.
Or in prison with a longer
sentence. Yeah.
Wow.
People look at it like you was in prison for 10 years. That is a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm gonna share something with y'all.
Please.
Being an author is just the icing on the cake.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like I said at the beginning, I dropped out of school in 9th grade.
Right.
When I went to prison, I obtained my GED, and I also graduated with a dual major.
Awesome.
Because in federal system, it's not like this in the state prison. I think the state prison, they barely got a GED program. But I obtained my GED, and I got 2 degrees in electrical construction and technology, and air conditioning, refrigeration technology.
Wow.
And so that was just hands-on for me knowing it's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I'm saying
Right.
to myself, okay, when I get out, I'm able to find a job, and not just any job, a job that's in demand.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so I entertained myself doing that.
Right.
Schooling, because in the federal system, different federal prisons got
Different type of programs.
Right. But the
to help you better yourself.
That's true too. But the length of the sentence they give you, you can't entertain it. You like, man, I got 30 years. I ain't going to school.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go to school before I be 66 when I get out.
Exactly.
Or I'll be 52 when I get out. So you ain't entertaining that.
Right.
You know, so but being an author is just, like I say, it's the icing on the cake.
Right.
So I entertain myself with education. You
Right.
know?
But with you even going through that situation, going through, you know, doing the air conditioning and all that stuff like that, did you ever come to the realization, well, I'm doing this air conditioning, but I'm still going to be an author and be able to sell books? So you did that, but that was like the next level from when you went in and you started learning, getting your GED, getting, you know, going to college and learning things like that. Was that ever in the mix of you doing that as far as writing?
Exactly. Just like you said, exactly. Because my end goal, I said to myself, I'm going to be a filmmaker.
So you went in with that goal?
No.
You went in prison with that goal?
No. I started putting all this together like
once you was already incarcerated.
3 years in the prison.
Oh,
because I'm going to say my first 3 years in the prison, I was going through the motion.
Going through the motion.
You know, I'm like every other prison.
Yeah.
Man, I need to fight an appeal. I need this to happen. I need to call this lawyer.
You trying to get out.
I'm trying to get a fight appeal.
You trying to get out.
You feel what I'm saying?
You trying to get out.
3 years into it, once you in there and you done accepted
your sentence.
Right. You know, you like, man, you know what? I got to do something with myself. I've been in and out of, like me specifically. I said, man, I've been in and out of jail, the prison system since I was 14 years old.
Wow.
I ain't getting out. When I get out, I'm not coming back.
Right.
You know, people always say, don't never say that. I'm never going back to prison.
Right.
That's it.
And
That was it for you.
Serious with
right.
Right.
You know, I say I'm going to reinvent myself.
Right.
Wow.
And I said I'm going to write books. I'm going to be an author. In the meantime, I'm gonna have a 9 to 5.
Right.
But I know what my end goal.
Your end goal, yeah.
And I know where I'm gonna end up at.
So, with growing up, you did mention that, you know, your father, you know, he was on drugs, he wasn't there. So what type of role model your mother was in your life?
A strong, powerful woman. Because not only did she shelter, took care, provide for 3 boys, she went through that relationship. You feel what I'm saying? That broke her. But she didn't show it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
She still had to be strong for you all.
You seen it.
I seen it. Of course I seen it. You know. And she was stood, you know, she gathered herself, you know, she got herself back together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she kept pushing.
So of the 3 boys, I'm sorry,
No, go ahead.
Of the 3 boys, were you like the knee baby? Were you the middle, the first, or the last?
I'm the middle.
Ooh, you that knee baby.
And she might hate when I say it.
You that knee
I feel like I was
baby.
Really?
I was overlooked.
We all do.
Because it's always the first and the baby.
First child and
Right.
the baby boy.
We all
Right.
You know what
do.
I'm saying? So I always felt like
I'm
You was
that
in the
knee
middle. You
baby
got
too.
overlooked.
But guess what though? That only made me stronger.
That's
Right,
right. I'm
right.
that knee baby. That's right.
So
That's
my
right.
question to you is, your mother was a strong Black woman. You know, she took care, provided. You know, you saw the struggles and the things that she had to overcome. What pushed you to the streets? Was your mother always over you, like education, do this?
Like
What pushed you to
before
the
14.
streets?
I mean, my mom from the Bahamas.
All right.
My daddy from
Island.
my daddy from Overtown.
Okay.
Big up.
So of course she know what she was unfortunate to have when she was over there. So of course she pushed education on
Right.
Of
You need to
course.
get your education, you need to get your education. You know, I'm looking like, man, I need to get a bag.
Right.
Exactly.
You see her struggling.
bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got a bed in your room. We ain't got no
Exactly.
bed out here.
Exactly.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not. She did the best she can.
Right.
Right.
She did the best she can.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't get
Everything,
wrong.
all the
Right,
tools
of
that
course.
she had to give you,
She
she
did
gave
the
you.
best she can.
Right,
You know, but
right.
at the end of the day, I said, man, I gotta get a dollar.
Right. Because
Right.
you a man.
There you go.
You had to
Right.
do what you had to
There you
do.
go. So I need to help her out.
Right.
And at the end of the day, she never, you know, she like, I don't want your money.
Right.
And I understood that,
Right.
you know, but
She just wanted you to do for you.
There you go.
Be able to stand up on your own 2 feet.
Right.
Be a man.
So was she a support system for you while you were incarcerated?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, because I know I've heard some stories where some parents turn their backs and just don't look back.
She never turned her back.
That's amazing.
She never turned her back.
So did you have any special ladies writing you while you were in prison?
No.
She said no.
I didn't have no special ladies writing me.
Nothing?
I had people I kept in contact with.
You didn't have no nothing? No pictures? No nothing?
I had pictures. Yeah, I had pictures, but I didn't have that special lady. When I was saying, you know,
she holding me down. She with me. She holding me down now.
I'll be honest. I mean, I wouldn't want to put no woman through nothing like that. I was in prison. I had a 15-year sentence.
Okay.
15-year sentence.
So you wasn't gonna hold nobody down?
No, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't. Come on now, that's a headache.
Well, but that's amazing though, because some people are selfish to say, okay, well, I'm in here, you gotta just stand firm.
You doing time.
Yeah, exactly. But
you know what? That's the type
amazing.
of situation. It gotta be someone that you really develop a relationship with, where
still,
y'all two together.
No, ain't got nothing to do with that. Fuck that.
Yeah,
if
but
I
still,
met him right
you serving 20 years.
He fucked me one time. I love that dick. He just got in. No, bitch, we together. We gonna do this motherfucking time together because that dick that I got was brilliant. That shit was the bomb. And I'm gonna hold it fucking down for 15 years because I need that in my motherfucking life. I don't want nothing else.
So
you put it down so motherfucking good. I'm waiting.
No, but the whole thing is what I'm talking about is that the man demanding a woman to stay down for 20 plus years.
Right.
Like you got to understand, it's selfish because you got to understand this is a human being. And then if you come out and then you just not if you come out, you still gonna have to like revert and go get counseling and therapy because you have PTSD from being in jail. So now you're not ready to come out and be the man that she needs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like some men are selfish to say, okay, you gotta hold me down, and they expect you to hold them down. I mean, and of course, as women, we do, but it's always good to hear that you say, okay, you wasn't trying to hold nobody to that standard or force a situation to be like, okay, you gonna waste 20 years of your life just sitting here and just waiting on me.
Exactly. But what I could do, what I could say rather, I seen it. So you know, people say, "Oh, a woman won't hold nobody." Nah, I seen a woman hold her husband down when he was in there with me.
Her husband, right? Hold him down. Was there with him.
Was there with him,
right?
You know, so I know it could be done,
right?
Right, it can be.
No,
and for the most part, we always do. We always do.
A headache or being selfish. No,
right.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Like, no, you better not be out here tossing that pussy up.
I don't know. I feel like if I love you, we there.
Exactly.
I feel like if I love
you, you gotta be built for it. I think the woman has to be built for it. If a woman got that character in her that's really gonna hold her man down, she gonna go through thick and thin with that nigga.
Yeah, no, that's all well and good. But I'm just saying, as far as the typical needs of a woman can hold you down. A woman can hold you down, but
that's a real nigga that tell you, listen, I know I got all this time.
Right. That's what she's saying too.
I got all this time. I got all this time.
And that's what I mean. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna say, oh, you got 20 years. Oh, bye. Kick your ass to the curb. I'm still gonna hold you down, but you can't expect for me to just stay just like dry the well up.
What you talking
dry
about?
the well up. Like
why not? Why not?
Listen,
if you supposed to be down with me, and you down for me for whatever, why you can't?
There they go, y'all.
Listen,
there they go.
Hey, that's all. Like, I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna make sure your commissary good. I'm gonna do all of that for you.
But
you gonna be inside busting the wide. So
you gotta listen. We have needs just like y'all have needs. You know, like you need.
Said. I'm trying to get it out of her.
Yeah, okay. But I'm not just saying I'm gonna be busting it open. But
that's what you're gonna be doing, though. I'm locked down. You're supposed to be with me. I appreciate the comment.
Listen, I'm gonna send you flicks. I'm gonna still visit you. I'm gonna still talk to you. Make sure you.
But I want you to keep that thing nice and tight
for 20 years. Nigga,
what's wrong with that?
You out of your mind.
Bitch.
I done took care of you.
No.
You've been living in the palace that you living in. Everything is good. I done set you up.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got pretty much 20 years of money to lock you down.
Okay.
And you're gonna be just gonna be doing what
he's saying. This is what he left for you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Speaking
What you mean
hypothetically,
that's all fine?
what he left for you.
Yeah. That's fine. But okay, what if it's vice versa? What if it's vice versa? I took a whole charge for you, sir. 20 years for you. Y'all gonna stay there for 20 years and not fuck no other pussy?
Of course I'm gonna stay there
get
for
the
you.
fuck out of here.
Oh, it's different for a nigga though.
Yeah, it's different for a nigga. See, that's what I'm saying. It's always different for a nigga.
Always.
But listen. The thing about it is, listen. I understand what you're saying, and a real, like he was saying, a real nigga be like, listen, I have to understand. I know I got all this time in front of me, even though me personally, I wouldn't put that type of pressure on you, telling you, yo, you better not this, that, and the third. Yo, I'm locked away somewhere. You understand? If you out here on the street, if you respect me like that, you gonna hold it down. But if not, you got a weak moment where you just got to have it.
There's that.
Then you got to have it. But I did not find out.
As a human being, I just understand. Like, that's just like how y'all be out here in the streets, and y'all can't control yourself, and the pussy at home waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is this. You know what I'm saying?
No, what are you saying?
If I'm making sure you good in there, you ain't gotta want for nothing. Your visits is never missed. If we have kids together, your kids good. Your kids coming to see you. You talking. You all good. I ain't making you aware of nothing that's going on. And then when you come home, it's ready for you. What's the problem?
So basically, you just gonna be out here doing what it do.
No, not doing what it do. I'm not saying multiple niggas.
Basically, I'm gonna have to come and tell you, listen, babe, I'm 90 days short to the door.
Yeah.
Tighten that shit up. Get rid of them niggas.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Tell me that.
Right? That's how it be. Right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I go.
Exactly.
Tell you.
Like, all right, I'm about to come home.
Some niggas out here that's selfish. I don't want you giving that thing to nobody. And if I find out, I'm gonna send one of my niggas to bust your head open and put you in my house.
All right. Well,
damn it.
The audience says a real nigga gonna let her fuck. Just don't have a baby. That's what the audience says.
If you don't have no
a real nigga,
don't slide. Just don't bring no baby.
A real nigga ain't just gonna tell you, oh, listen, baby, just go out there and fuck the world.
No, you're not gonna tell you that.
But it's not fucking the world. It's not fucking the world.
A real nigga's going to understand the situation. It's like an unspoken word. I know you got to get yours and you got to do what it do. I don't really have to know. What I don't know won't hurt me.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I would hope and pray. Pray.
Every time you call, I'm answering the phone.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All that shit that you need is on point. Lawyers, everything is on point.
G shit.
But you in there for 20 years.
God damn.
But you know what? This same topic I done heard it,
right? Seen it.
There
you go.
But the catch-22 of it is somebody gonna catch feelings. Either this person you tell him, hey, he knows already.
Right. Dude in prison.
He in prison.
Right.
You know, we can't have no kids. But
right.
Somebody's gonna catch some kids.
Absolutely.
Right. So
what do you do?
Right.
So in that
human nature.
So yeah,
It's
but in that moment, right? In that moment, right?
In what moment?
I mean, in that position, right?
What position?
If you serving 10 plus years, I mean 20 plus years, you now on like your 7th year, and the person who you're supposed to be with comes in and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna always look out for you. I'm gonna take care of you, but now I have developed feelings for such and such and such, and I mean, I don't want to do it to you this way, but at some point, I mean, I want kids, or I want to do this, or I want to start a family with someone, or I want to have a life. I'm gonna always look out for you. I'm gonna look over your shoulder. How would you feel?
You got to respect it.
No, you gotta respect it. No, you gotta respect it, but you gotta move in my house.
Exactly.
I can respect it. No. I can respect it.
And here's the thing, though.
But you gotta move in my house.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
Move in my house.
But you ain't gonna have the house anyway.
You see what I'm saying?
Your ass in jail.
You see what I'm saying?
So you could go ahead, sell the house, do whatever you want to do.
But wait a minute. I understand I got 20 years. But the thing about it is, when I got them 20 years, you was there living lavish with me. Yeah. We were doing what it do. I went in, you was prospering off of what I was doing. Right? You was prospering what I was doing. You was living.
The audience said, but when you in jail, y'all
have 100 bitches giving y'all commissary, giving y'all okay. That ain't nothing to do with you. You in jail, so what I'm doing out here ain't nothing to do with you either.
But I'm taking care of you though. You living in my crib.
But I'm taking care of you too mentally, and I'm making sure you're
You're not taking care of me because I left you a big bag.
But listen, I could take that big bag and run away with the next nigga. But instead of running away with the next nigga, I'm taking care of you.
How would you do that when you already know that I done left you a big bag? Now, I done got 20 years already, all right? That's established. We know that already. You know I got 20 years. You was in the court when they hit me in the head, and you seen them drag my ass off with the cuff and the box and the whole bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm still taking care of you and everything else.
But I'm taking care of you too, though, because guess what? I could easily take that bag and run to the next state with a whole nother nigga.
But you know what? If you do that, if you're gonna go off and do that, and all the time we done spent together, you know what I'm saying, and all the shit you done prospered with me at the same time, you understand? I would assume, or I would suspect, you gonna hold me down for a minute. You just not gonna just dip. You understand?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's the point that I made. Let's say you in the 7th year of your 20-year bid. I held you down 7 years solid. But now it's like, damn, I'm missing that body at home. I'm missing the comfort of a man at home taking care of home. What am I to do as a woman? Listen, or what are you to do as a man if it's vice versa?
None. All I got my 5 fingers to make it happen.
Nope. You know because I want the dick.
I'm just saying.
I want the dick.
I
want the dick.
You see what I'm saying?
You want the dick.
You see what I'm saying?
The audience say, I want the dick.
That's right.
The audience say they need the dick.
Face. Let me tell you something.
Audience said they need the dick.
Let me tell you something. On a real nigga gonna be like, yo, I know she gonna go out there and she gonna do what it do. She not gonna let me know what's going on. Exactly. I know she's like, yo, it's inevitable because when correct me if I'm wrong now. When a nigga's in there really jailing and he out there jailing for real, he understand that outside world is that outside world.
Exactly.
The world inside, this is my world right now. This is 20 years of my world right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't too much we can control on the outside, in that outside world. We can only control what's in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping and praying that the person I left out there that's cultivating my situation, that I left them with that big bag. You understand? It's
big bag.
You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, let me tell you something. For me, I definitely, if the guy was good to me, he provided, he took care of home. Yeah, I'm going to definitely take care of him. I'm going to try to hold out as long as possible. I'm going to hold out. But 20, come on. Listen, as a human being, you cannot expect somebody to hold, like, for 20 years. I mean, people do it, yes. But for 20 years to say, oh, fuck you, bitch. You went out and you fucked another nigga on me. You in jail.
Absolutely.
It's possible. Oh, hold on. How long was the bid?
This person bid that I observed?
Yeah.
8-year bid.
Okay.
It was 8-year bid.
8 years.
So
after a whole decade, what do you expect from a person after a whole decade?
What difference does it make if it's a decade or if it's 8 years? It's still a long goddamn time.
Hey,
8 years of no
that 9th year, she probably missed the warmth and the thrust of a big cock going in and out of it.
Infatuated
with big black dicks, yes. Exactly. I love the black men.
Eric,
big black dick.
What else can you tell us about the book that's not going to be too much revealing, because we want people to get out and fucking just read. I just read.
Get that book.
Read the fucking book, okay? What is it? What else can you tell us? You know what I mean?
Besides telling them to go get that book.
Yeah, besides go get that book, give them a little,
a little teaser, a little trailer.
I mean, from front to back.
Just basically the synopsis of the book.
The synopsis of the book is there's 3 childhood friends that grew up on the other side of South Beach, the dog side of South Beach. You know, I always tell people, people so used to. I'm going to use tourists for example. I'm going to South Beach. I'm going to book on the other side of that bridge. Is a whole different lifestyle. There's a whole different upbringing. And these 3 young childhood friends, they give you the real Miami. You know, they give you that Dade County. You know,
not the glitz, not the glamour.
You know, it's a sprinkle of it in there, but they give you that real
the raw
County up.
The real deal Holyfield. Nothing.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, who gonna be blessed in the mess they create? You know, it's gonna inspire you. It's gonna motivate you. It's gonna make you laugh.
Right.
It's gonna make you. It's damn sure gonna make you cry.
Right.
You know, so it's something to share and grasp off of. You know, you'll read a chapter and you might be like, I didn't think about that in that way.
Right.
I didn't think about that in that way.
Right.
And it'll have you reflecting. You might want to share something with somebody about the book. Like,
right.
You ever read this book?
Right.
Check it out. You know.
Right.
That's the whole topic of it. You know, and my end goal for this book, I'm bringing it to film. I'm bringing it to the movie.
Oh, you definitely gonna make it.
So I have a question. I have a
question.
Is there like a female role in that movie?
Absolutely.
Let me get that part though.
Absolutely.
Let me get that part though.
It's 2 parts in there for the both of y'all.
Really?
Oh yeah, listen, I want that part though, for real.
Wait, for the both of us women or for the one woman, one man? Or?
Yeah, okay.
Women.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we gonna need that. I need
So
that.
it's a side bitch part and a main bitch part?
Hey.
Which one?
I don't care. I just need in. I need in. I can play a side bitch. I feel like I'm side bitch today. I got the blue hair and I'm side bitch today.
Let it be known, because first of all, I'm the main bitch all day, every day. Ain't gonna be nothing else. What else?
Listen, I will act the main bitch, the side bitch.
I'm definitely gonna be the main
I will act the Spanish bitch, the Mexican bitch. The Jamaican bitch, the Haitian bitch, whatever. Just give me a role.
Ain't nobody finna see this pussy or nothing. Only nigga that's gonna see this pussy is my nigga that's in jail. I'm gonna hold his ass down. I'm there with him. We rocking out together. I'm keeping his motherfucking head up. When he down, I'm down, bitch. We rising up together. I'm putting all this bitch. I'm the motherfucking Keisha Kaor. What the fuck she is?
Well, let me be the weekend bitch.
That's what you is. You that.
The Friday, Saturday, Sunday bitch.
What you talking about?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
You that bag and you gonna come out with 10 or 20.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that's true.
Don't worry. You gonna leave me that one bag and you gonna come out with 10 or 20. Don't worry.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't worry.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, but that's true though. That could all happen. But even that can happen even if I have a nigga like waiting for you to come out.
See what I'm saying?
And in that 9 months when you about to come out, Kegel, gloop, 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 tighten it up. And then it's ready for you.
Basically, you're going to be rocking and banging. And
yes, and then when you say, baby, I got 90 days, the other man getting kicked to the curb.
My God.
Kicking a what out?
He kicking that man out. Kick his ass out. All right, bye. Daddy coming home. Zaddy coming home. Zaddy coming home. And Zaddy want blue hair. He want blue nails. He want all that shit. So let me get ready for Zaddy. And you gotta go.
The problems. I don't want the issues. I don't want the problems. I want it to be a smooth transition at all times. I don't need no pressure, no problems. Because like he said,
so Miss Love, so Miss Love, you basically saying you gonna knock it out to the end. You gonna lock it down.
Because if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you. If I'm not, I'm not. And I'm gonna tell you that when you go in.
And you know what?
I'm telling you that when you go in.
And you see how they talking?
Look for me. Don't check for me.
The audience say no to me.
Audience is saying not me. You ain't no damn good.
Well, here's the thing. No, that's all.
I don't give a damn.
That's all. Well,
I'm the lockdown. I don't give you.
Audience say not me. I'm gone. Audience say not me.
So here's the thing, right? Hold on. Before you go in, here's the thing. So what if I do all it? Like what if you know I'm rocking with you or whatever like that, and you don't even know. Like I'm taking care of you, doing everything. I'm riding. I'm multiplying that shit, making it double.
Man, listen to me.
And I just got to do it, and you don't know about it.
Fifth, we all be drunk. Fuck that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Impossible.
If you riding with me, you riding with me. God damn it. And I expect you to do so as such.
That's it.
You understand? You ain't gonna be out here swinging your ass around and doing what you want to do.
Right.
I'm not with it.
I just feel like if I love you, you know what I mean? I love you, and I just want to be with you.
And that's what's up. And that's what's up.
That.
I appreciate that, especially what we've been through and the things we've been through. You gonna hold me down all the way through.
Shit.
Right.
We ain't have to go through shit. You just fucked me good before you went in, and that's who I want to be with. That's it.
You hear this shit?
You just fucked me good before you went in, and that's who I want to be with. My mind's made up. I'm good. That's who I want to be with.
That's all you need. That's it.
I'm only riding what? What audience said? I'm only riding what? I'm only riding dick.
Only riding the dick. Riding the dick. That's it. And that's it. I'm coming home. But Mr. Kelly, this I really appreciate you coming on our show today. You know?
Yeah, man.
You're welcome to come anytime. Anytime you want.
Absolutely, man.
Because we see that print in your pants.
Miss Love, Miss Sassy, I tell you every single time.
No, it was just a joke, but yes.
Y'all got a great platform here, man, and y'all destined for greatness.
Thank you.
No, you are too. I'm telling you, I want that role. So if I got to audition, let me get it.
You got it. I mean, in the dark side of
South
Beach,
shame.
The dark side of South Beach is definitely open to all sponsors. So if you got t-shirt companies, whatever you're doing, you know, you want to be a part of the dark side of South Beach, get in contact with me.
Yes.
You know,
all right.
Back again.
Yes. So we're going to jump into this week's sass.
This week's sass. Sass, what you mean by this week's sass?
This week's sass, we call it this week's sass, which was Lady Loves. idea, but we call it this week's Sass, basically going in the news, this week's news. But we wanted
this week's current events.
Yes, current events, but we wanted to smooth out this week's Sass.
It's a lot of stuff going on this week.
It's a lot. I mean, where can we start? Let's go back. Let's go into the elections, because you know Florida always with the shits.
I done told you.
We always got to be embarrassed every election.
It's not even about embarrassment. Florida don't give a damn about no embarrassment. I already told you what it was. It's not what you know, it's who you know in Florida, man. The fix is in. It's been in. I mean, it's unfortunate. I really thought my man, Mr. Gillum, was going to make it, but they're not going to allow that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to, get those votes. And then the whole fact is that we went ahead and, we pushed. We got the recount. And these motherfuckers missed the recount by 2 fucking minutes. How you miss a recount by 2 minutes?
Sabotage.
So basically, yeah, definitely
and
sabotage.
Not only that, you know what it is too. And the thing about, especially in Broward County, you have a black woman who's been out here for the longest time.
Right.
She's the head woman as far as the elections is concerned. Brenda Snipes. Man, they about to give it to her.
Oh, she gone.
She
gotta go.
I would call it sabotage, because how you not gonna be familiar with the election system to be able to put the votes in, and they was already ahead of the game, and you allow yourself to be 2 minutes late?
Right, exactly. And then and then again, it was just so much shit. Like I don't understand. Like Miami-Dade has like the new the machines. Right. Why are we still in these fucking machines from like 1999? In Broward County.
Florida like to do that function.
It's Broward County. Broward County always with the shits.
The fix is in.
Yeah.
There are other places where, as a matter of fact, I think
West Palm?
couple of celebrities or whatever went out, and I saw a couple of celebrity pages, because I'm following a couple of celebrities or whatever, where they went out and tried to give food or whatever because the machines or something went down, or the AC wasn't working or something, and they was being turned around because the celebrities were trying to give them water and food to all the voters that were standing in line or whatever, and they couldn't. The people who were running the polls or whatever at that poll station told them to leave.
Exactly. Yeah. They said some of the machines had a meltdown.
Right.
They were overheating.
Yeah.
No, they was overscamming.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say it,
they put that little virus into the machines, man.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right.
That goes with everything.
That's what we taught in college. As a matter of fact, my first professor told me that too. She was like, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's who you know.
Yeah, I heard a saying.
That's what it is. You gotta know, you gotta have. First, one of the main things in Florida, you gotta have a complexion for the protection.
Right. I heard.
And then it's about not what you know,
who you know. I heard a saying. Somebody told me, "Oh, you from Florida?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, you from sunny Florida? You from the Sunshine State with the shady people?"
Right.
Yeah, it's the truth though. It's crazy.
Shady.
Yeah,
For real.
The Sunshine State with the shady people.
But one thing about Florida, we live for our reputation. Now we don't play.
Yeah.
You want to come to our turf, you have to pay.
Yeah, you do definitely. But you know,
so basically, you come to Florida, you got to pay what you weigh. That's what you're saying,
right? Yeah.
Off rip, you can't just come into our hood and think you just no, buddy.
That's the truth.
Somebody before you get here.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
They say that, but it's a lot of the rappers in the music industry or whatever that say that it's a lot of promoters that's down here that'll gladly pay niggas from out of town before they even pay niggas from the city, from the hood or whatever that they live in, to be in the same clubs that's right down the street around the corner.
Yeah, that's the same thing. You know,
pay.
They don't support each other.
From out of town and out of state before they do home
before
team.
Anybody could come into anybody's hood. North Miami, Little Haiti, Wynwood, Attapan, Fort Lauderdale, anything. You have to talk to the big cheese. It's always a big cheese before you go inside somebody.
You got to check in, boy.
You can't go to New York and be like, oh yeah, I'm shutting everything down. You can't do that.
Right.
Because it's big cheese, it's shooters, it's snipers, it's
a
lot of people that's ready.
Basically, saying you got to check in.
Oh yeah, you got to check in.
Yeah, you got to check in.
Check your bags in.
Wait, I got a question for Eric. From right here, I just read The Dark Side of South Beach. I have a question. So is it like that in prison? Like when you went into prison, did you have to like check in? Did you like get in with anybody who you knew, or like was it tough because you didn't know anyone, or like how did that work?
I mean, as a man, number one, I'm speaking from a man point of view. A man ain't got to check in with nobody.
Talk
prison.
Talk to him.
I mean, fear don't reside here. I'm speaking from my opinion. Fear
Right.
don't reside here. You know, especially if you know your upbringing. But you have individuals, they're already coming to prison scared. So they trying to get up under anybody they feel like has a name
or power
or some type of power. But they failing to realize this individual been in prison already, so he see you coming.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you can pinpoint it. So if he see use old
Fragile.
he gonna take advantage of you. You know, he gonna want to know, okay, you looking for some protection, what's in that account?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
A man ain't checking in. You know, you doing your
Absolutely.
time.
That's right.
If anybody act up, y'all just gonna act
Just
up
gotta
together.
just that's right. Just gotta handle your
There ain't
business.
no point
Right.
blank, period. That's
I hear
in
you.
the county jail, prison. I mean, my upbringing.
Recreational
ain't doing no
sports.
checking in
But
with
like,
nobody.
but like you said, the prisons now are, I'll say like 5 years back or whatever, it's totally different now, right? The people that are there now, you know what I mean, is a totally different type group of people, mentality of people that are there when you were in, you know what I mean, versus the people who were in prior to, you know, because now everybody into the skinny jeans, you know, the Lil Wayne, the little scissor, all of that shit or whatever, you know, all of that. They into all of that gang, you know, I guess they was been doing the whole gang talk or whatever,
Right.
but it's totally different now.
How prison is, and from my point of view, because you know I'm dealing with my brother being in prison and stuff like that, and the things that he done told me about it, and the things he done had to do. Listen, it's either it's no game. If you in there, you gotta check shit's there. You cannot show that you are soft.
Right.
You cannot show that you are weak. You feel me? And you cannot show that you are vulnerable.
Right.
Because in the end of the day, if they see you pussy get fucked.
Right. No, that's the truth.
If you pussy get fucked.
That's the truth.
If they see a bitch ass nigga, they gonna treat you like a bitch. That's why I thank God my little brother, he a real ass nigga. You feel me? That's why I'm holding it down for my brother. You feel me? I'm doing what I gotta do. Cause at the end of the day, yo, listen, ZMF all day, every day. Lock it down. Zo life or no life. Z shit. That's every day. Love
Right.
Z
all
shit.
day,
It's that Z
day.
shit.
You feel me?
So since we jumping into we going back into like prison and stuff like that, what y'all feel how y'all feel about President Orange passing that prison reform?
About them being able
The
to
legislature that he's passing trying to assist with the prison reform.
He's trying to get the black people
To vote for him.
reel us in.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we got a lot of family members and a lot of people that we know, but they locked up for no reason.
Right.
They
Right.
got rapists, serial killers, all that doing. Like, look, they got grown ass fucking sorry but white people, fucking little ass babies, and shit, getting nothing but a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
A nigga
Yeah.
go drive and do a little pound or whatever. You feel me? If
And
we
they
say
throwing
we
them away.
doing shit, we do it for survival.
Yeah.
Right.
Society built us to lose.
Right.
They
Right.
built the black man to lose. They put the black man in jail, right? This is how it was a book I read, How to Break Down the Slave. You feel me? This is what you do. You belittle the man, you weaken the man, you show that the man cannot protect the woman. The woman put that into the child. Once you put it to the child grows up and fears the white man. You
Right.
feel me? After that, what do it do? You raise your kid like that. Okay, don't do that to him. The man's gonna get you.
Right.
See what he do to you. Feel me?
Absolutely.
They built us to win. Like women on fucking like what you like when you put your man on child support. You feel me? When you get government assistance, they want us to rely on you. In the end of the day, you're supposed to rely on your man. Because at the end of the day, the way how we really supposed to be, the man he leads, we follow.
Right.
With the right plan, we gonna follow. But look how they break us down.
Yeah.
They make us be like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get this. The government gonna help me out. Let me get the housing. Let me get this. You just making us separate from the king. Because if you have no king, you have no castle.
Right. That's why a lot of women
feel
are
me?
out there like, fuck that nigga.
You feel me? Like you have no king, you have no castle. You feel me? I'm the type of person. I have only one child. But I know for a fact my next child. Listen, I'm looking for great DNA.
Yeah.
I'm looking for great life, great parts.
Yeah.
Like, I need a
That's
man
absolutely.
to like really, because I'm not gonna fucking breed with a man that cannot do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Because if my man, if he's falling, I gotta pick him back up. Because when the king's down, the queen gotta get up.
Right.
And when the king's back up, we a team. We back here.
Right. We back
At the
up.
end of the day, we got kids. We got generations. That's why some people, they be like, okay, a lot of people have too much kids. It's a village. You gotta put your seed in life.
Right.
Because these crackers doing it. They doing it all the time.
All day.
It's white privilege. Like we have to deal with a lot of shit for our skin tone. You feel me?
Absolutely.
That's why, I feel like, okay, if I fuck with somebody on some real shit, it's for survival.
Yeah. You're right.
If I
agree.
have a son, it's for survival. My name, my family, my breed, my bloodline has to thrive.
Be, yeah.
Because we dealing with too much shit. Like white people, Genesis, you feel me? Holocaust, slavery.
Yeah.
Everything was condoned by the cracker.
Yeah.
White man, European, Viking.
Yeah.
Like we taught these motherfuckers how to bathe.
Yeah.
We taught them how to feed. They were suckling off the breasts of us.
Yeah.
Because we have more nutrients. That's why a lot of kids missing. You feel me? Trafficking, sex, all that shit. Kid, listen, if a black man rapes somebody, he's deaf. If a white man rapes somebody, it's slapping the wrist. Oh, he's mentally retarded.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he has problems. His mama died. That's why he did it.
We see that
a white man
shoot
shoot up.
now.
You feel me? A white guy shoot up a school. Oh no, he done a bad life. He was in foster care. Like, listen. A black person can do the same crime as a white person. We get penalized the most.
Oh yeah.
So basically, we
get
put in a
thrown away.
situation where we set up to fail.
Yeah, we
set up to fail.
We fucked. Fucked. Either way.
I mean, this is stuff
You
that we
already
talk
know.
about,
we know
week
that.
in and week out.
I don't want to seem racist, but when I
it's not racist, but it's reality.
Yeah, but when I get deep into it, like it's to a point I'm already prepared. When I have a son, I already gave my daughter to talk about her skin tone. You feel me? Even television, they build our kids for our kids to feel like they should be Caucasian.
Yeah.
But white people live the best life. No.
Yeah.
They don't have no struggle, but they feel like it's quick. Oh, you my nigga. You like it's not like that. Y'all want what we have, but y'all want to take what we had to do,
right?
What
we had to go through, exactly.
You feel me?
Right. And we still overcoming it. I mean, at the end of the day,
listen,
we still it's still a fight. It's still a fight. It's still a struggle every day. And I mean, we could go ahead in our own situation try to break that cycle, but it's still an uphill battle, man.
But
it's serious
crazy
out here.
that Trump publicized hate. He put hate back. He put racism back.
Oh, definitely.
Well, what he
up.
did was he put them batteries in their back to come out under their rock
and
do what they do, and that's just what it is. And it's
I'm not
really,
gonna
really
lie,
dangerous out here.
I swear, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna defend myself. I'm gonna defend my family.
Of course,
and
man.
I'm not taking anything for no Caucasian.
That's why I say y'all stay over there with that bullshit.
Stay over there.
All that rah.
Think you can run my
You come
shit.
over here. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna warn you the first
I'm
time,
your ass.
and then the next time it ain't no talking.
And it's gonna be videotaped.
Yeah, of course.
I don't listen.
Of course.
These crackers.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I seen that video with when the two black women their car broke down. They lived in the building. They were waiting on AAA. So some stank ass, shitty ass mouth. I'm gonna say white trash because that's what she was. Coming up to them, oh, I'm white hot. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm white and I'm hot. And basically, she was in their face. Touching them. See, the thing is, I feel like those situations that be happening, even the situation with the young man that was going to his loft and she was trying to block him.
Yes.
They do that to the wrong people.
She should have punched him in the face.
No, they do it to the right people. Because if you get the wrong one,
right,
you ain't never gonna see tomorrow.
I want to be like them people on World Star when the white people be like, oh, knock their ass out. Boom. World Star.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yes.
You gotta be like that.
Exactly. You do. I'm not playing with them. I'm not playing with them at all. About me and mines.
Especially if I'm with my child, off rip, I'm going to protect my child.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna tell a bitch, Quisha, come pick Nikayla up because I'm going to jail. Come get my baby. Like, you feel me? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it has to be
exactly.
like that.
Exactly. I hear you.
Like, it's bad because listen, if I go out and I encounter some like a cracker coming to me while I'm with my child, oh baby,
it's off.
It's going down.
All
baby.
bets off.
We brawling, even my baby brawling, because we ready.
Let me tell you a story. Like it was a previous place that I worked. Right, I left because you need better opportunity, growth and stuff like that or whatever. So my son had to have a surgery at that time. So once you get everything authorized, you have to get your pre-op from the doctor that you already had everything authorized with. Right. It's not like I had a choice to switch the doctors. His doctor was already switched, but I had to go that one last time just to get the surgery and everything authorized to go. So I didn't even hear it. It's my son. So she was mad because I left. But the way I left, I did a G code because I seen previous people who left. She was trying to take like she was saying, oh, you owe PTO time. So your last check, you wouldn't get your last check.
Right.
So I said, okay, bitch, you ain't gonna do me like that. So basically, once I, got the next position, I was like, all right. I just told her I got injured. So I'm gonna be out like a week. And when I come back, I got a doctor's note for you. Bitch, no. I had knew my whole strategy. So I planned my son a little pre-op and stuff like that. So when I went there, she was like, oh, she was mad because she seen I wasn't injured, but she couldn't do nothing to me. Right. So I wasn't paying no attention to her because I was like, oh, you mad because you got God.
Right.
I would say you just mad because you wasn't able to get me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a white lady.
Right.
Yeah, this is a white lady. She thinks she a man too. So the whole time, I'm there. She just walking back and forth, rah, talking all her shit or whatever. So my son was like, "Mommy, did you hear that?" And I was like, "What did I hear? What?" She was like, "She called you a liar." Oh, Mother Lion came in. Let me tell you, that lady changed the locks to that door. To this day, I believe she still got people walking her downstairs.
And you know why?
Because I was going to tear that doctor's office up.
And you know how they want to put that card? The bad black woman.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But these white people would do some shit to you. You know what I'm saying?
There's no question.
They would do some shit, but I ain't the one. I would tell a motherfucker down.
I'm telling you.
So you come around me and me and mine, just be prepared. Your ass is out of here.
Be ready.
Hello.
Your ass is out of here.
One thing I learned in life, the most dangerous animal is a mother. I'm telling you.
I don't play.
You're going to try to protect home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Protect home.
You're going to protect home.
I told you my daughter
don't
got
disrespect
her
me in
first
front of
fight,
my
and what she
kids.
did, she protected home. I was not even home. And she did one of my moves that I did on her. To grab you and pull. I'm going to grab you and pull. You can't go nowhere after that. She's like, Mommy, listen, Nikki, I already know. I know my daughter's temperament, and I know how my baby is.
Right.
Even though you see how I'm rowdy and I'm like this, my daughter is my total. You would think she'll love you. She's
Quiet.
Who? Choke slam her. But for her, the way how she handled the thing, she handled it very well. She warned I told my baby, warn them 3 times. After 3 times, flip them.
Yeah, that's right.
Flip
Yeah.
Flip them.
That's right.
Straight up.
Because you got 3 warnings.
Oh yeah, I did with the parents. I'm ready to bang somebody's mama.
About my kids, yeah.
About my
Especially
kids,
when
my only one.
when I didn't when you
It
know
could be Trump, it could be God forbid God himself.
Trump.
when it's about my child,
no,
yes.
got me messed up. Because
Yeah.
you already know in biblical terms, we don't even know who the fuck is God. So you feel me? They want to worship a pale white horse. No, baby, my God is my complexion.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
you can't tell me nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We're kings at the end of the day. We're kings for real.
But to be honest, that checkmate he did do allowing fellas to get that voters right back.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. 1.6 million.
Florida. Was it the entire United States or was it
No,
just
but
like
just for
certain?
Florida.
Yeah, it was just for Florida. So that was amazing.
1.6 million.
Yeah.
fellas
So
get their right
being that we going back to the election, I think like next time it won't be the same because now those 1.6 million that's restored, it could definitely push us over that edge.
Unless this joker, this governor that's in there to try to do some Jimmy rigging to you got to have your right name, you got to have your right driver's license. Who knows? You got to have
they
the
do
right
that. They do
blood
that
test,
regardless. They do that regardless. But that's why I said when the midterms, the inaugural presidential shit, all that stuff. When that stuff is coming up, make sure you have your shit in order. You have you can do it now. You can do it now.
For every election that comes
yes,
up,
make sure your shit is in order.
For the state,
yes.
Whatever it is, make sure that it's in order before you go there because they will turn you around.
Yeah, they will.
Discourage you. They do.
Make sure your IDs is intact because they try to get me that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, they was like, "Oh, your ID is broken." I'm like, "It's cracked," but that's because of Florida with these cheap ass licenses y'all give us.
They try to stop you.
Yeah, they try to stop me. I was like, "Well, at least try to slide it. Try it, and if it works, then I'm going to vote. You're not going to turn me away today." And she slid it and it worked. She couldn't do that.
I couldn't even
midterm elections.
I couldn't. I went to vote.
You go ahead.
I went to vote, and when I slide my ID or whatever, they was like, "Oh no, you're not registered." or whatever.
That was this time?
Yeah, when I went to vote for the governor.
Wow.
They said that I could not vote or whatever, and I was in the preliminaries or whatever. So I had to wait till November 7th or whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, no problem. You did me a favor. Thank you for telling me or whatever, which I shouldn't have got turned around, which I knew later.
Right.
Because you told me, ask for the provisional ballot.
Yeah, exactly.
But but I was ignorant. You understand? I did not know.
Right.
I didn't know.
You was
so
not ignorant.
Right.
I was ignorant. I didn't know.
You were just misinformed.
You was misinformed.
I didn't know
ignorant.
because I had voted previously with no problem.
Right.
I voted for Barack Obama. You understand me?
Misinformed.
The thing was, I moved to a different city. You
Yeah,
understand me?
okay.
I moved from a different city, so I was not registered in the city.
In the city,
that
yeah.
I was, exactly.
They'll get
I wasn't
you know what? That's what
registered
they
in the
did because
city that I was in.
when you're registered for Miami-Dade County, you're registered for Miami-Dade County.
Exactly.
They made my mom go all the way back to Miami-Dade for her to vote.
Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
But
That
it's not,
same day, it's cool. That same day, I went home, I went online, and I registered to vote, and I printed my shit out, and I dared a bitch to tell me otherwise when it was
But
time.
that's
when
why
when I went to go vote, they sent my shit. They sent me my stuff for Broward County, right? So I go. They told me no, you have to go register and date. I say no, all my paperwork, my order of address is in my
And
is
you
in
live
Fort
in
Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Everything is in Fort Lauderdale. My health plan, everything is Fort
Change your
Lauderdale.
license, everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Oh God.
Yeah, you
Because
just have
they
to
told
check
me I had
with.
to go back to Miami. No, I had to go back to West Kendall. I'm like, how the fuck? Bitch,
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
set us up to fail.
Yeah.
Once
But you have to before.
Once you go check that mark that says Black African American, you're gonna fail.
Yeah, they
No.
try to
Before you go vote,
When
just
I
make
went in-
sure
yeah,
everything
just
is
make
in
sure.
order.
When I went in to just go vote, in the actual election or whatever, November 7th, whatever it was, or whatever, that Saturday prior to or whatever, I still voted early or whatever. But when I went to go vote, the first thing that they do when you hand these people your ID is they tell you, they say out loud, they announce if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I don't understand what that was about, but they did.
So wait a minute. Why you was
They
in there
segregated
voting,
it.
So how they did that? So they just said,
I gave them my ID. They asked me for my ID. I gave them my
segregated
ID,
it. That's what it
and
was.
she slid my ID or
all
whatever. She was like one
Republicans are
one
majority
Republican
of
revote, one Democratic.
white people.
She was like one Democratic revote. This
And the majority of
this
Democrats
ballot
are
is
Hispanic,
this ballot was purposely prepared for you. This is your ballot. It has your name on it. This is your ballot or whatever. I was like, okay, all right, no problem. You know what I mean? But I didn't understand why she had to announce that I was Democratic. I don't know.
Wow.
She said it out loud. She said it out
See,
loud.
best
Wow.
friend, you are better than me. I'm like, oh, hold up now. Slow
Ain't
down,
that-
little
ain't
mama.
that
What
against
you
the
are?
law?
What are
It's
you?
crazy, man. It's all the fun. These are all forms of basically
To set you up
unequivocally
to
I mean, did anybody
voter
see
suppression.
that in Broward? I mean, that's the reason why they had to have the re-election or whatever.
They
because
have
had
a re-election
these
and recount.
cars.
They have to count it manually now.
Well, they had these cars writing in with all of the ballots, by themselves, waiting in line or whatever. You don't know what a person is doing in a car with a whole baggage or luggage full of, Democratic.
Right, but the
vote
thing is,
or
a
whatever.
lot of votes weren't counted because
That's what I'm
remember
saying.
some of the ballots are supposed to be in by 7:00 that night, and some of them were at Opelika in the
Well, not
Opelika
only
mail,
that, it's
the
not
the
only
mail
that.
facility.
You
We
remember
talking
back
about-
in the day for the voting
Somewhere
for
left.
Florida with Al Gore?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember they was at the side of the
You
road.
remember how they
Things
found
were
stole
that
that election
shit?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Jeb Bush was
Like,
running.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
most of the listen, I like when they give the percentage of people that vote, women thing like I will admit, like a lot of black people vote.
They do.
throw our shit out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But when you come up and protest and be like, no, this is wrong. That's when they shit. They know what's up. Let's
Yeah.
go find this shit.
Because they try to look and say, oh, the
That's-
signatures
they
don't
recounting.
match.
Why you recounting when you
Listen.
thought everything was good?
There was a woman who got her vote or whatever it is that you could send in the mail. What is that
Oh,
called?
they sent it back.
Yeah, they sent it back to her. And
So
she
in
was
Georgia?
like, she was like, what
Like
is
Georgia,
this
yeah,
about?
Call it absentee
She was
ballot.
like,
She
they
voted
sent,
from the and they
yeah,
sent it back.
they sent
Wow.
it back to her home.
Tell me they can't find the sin. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Wow.
you sent the girl. The
Sent it,
Yeah.
yeah, they sent it back. So
They
it's
set
just-
us up to fail.
Yeah,
It's all forms.
this
of
is why a lot of people, especially
They feel as if our vote don't count.
Don't want to vote. They feel like it does
There's no
not
use.
count.
Yo, but I really truly believe you have to
You have
vote,
to vote.
You gotta vote.
Yeah.
Even though
No matter the obstacles, no matter the
vote.
issues, we still gotta vote because
vote.
when we keep on coming out there, we keep on raising awareness of what's going on. It's bound to change.
Especially as parents, we gotta make the way for our kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing about it is,
Raising Kings podcast.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is, your kids, even though you may not see it, your kids are watching you, man. They're emulating everything that you do. And even after you done moved on, they still doing the things that you've done.
You know what I noticed? This generation of kids that's here, like the adolescents and the preteens, they know Trump is fucked up.
Oh yeah. Listen, my son's 5th grade graduation, and then we're gonna wrap this up on that note. My son's 5th grade graduation, there was about 3 kids that just did excellent. They did amazing. So they got a presidential award.
Right.
So the principal was like, okay, so we got a letter from the president. And then the kids was like, the president? And then the principal was like, yeah, Donald Trump. They was like, boo, not Donald Trump.
Don't.
I'm talking about it got lit. Those kids went crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. They can't stand Donald Trump.
Real life. When Trump won the election, my daughter cried.
Yeah, my son was scared.
Really?
They were terrified.
Wow.
Terrified.
I went to sleep. I was like, just tell me in the morning.
Yeah.
My baby.
No, my son the same way.
She's like, mommy, he's the president. I'm like, who?
Yeah, my
daughter
son the
cried.
same
She's
way.
Like, it's over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a lot
Especially for a kid. That's scary, man.
Yeah. But
Definitely.
you can see what presidents, you feel me? You can see like when they do their events, how kids react. One thing about kids are the most purest souls.
Of course.
Absolutely.
They're born into sin. As you
Absolutely.
become an adult, you sin.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
they're born into sin. For my daughter to cry, that made me cry. I'm like, oh, bitch,
Yeah,
you
it's
know, fucked up now.
Oh my God,
it's
that's serious,
but you
man.
just gotta reassure them.
They made a con artist become the president.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And you know what? That was one thing I want to say. Like I was saying last time, I was giving him respect. Like I'm respecting the fact of what he did. I'm not respecting the fact of what he did because the niggas really just.
He con artist his way in there.
Yeah, he's a
conned
con
his
artist,
way in.
but it's just the fact of how he stumbled his way, like dumbfounded his way into the presidency.
Like he did it as a joke. Like I'm rough with that.
Yeah, and then when he won, it's like, oh shit.
But he got the little hillbilly in the KKK.
But that's what it was. But this is what the Democrats got to do. They got to do better because we just be focusing on the big main cities. He tore their asses up from them little small cities for them rednecks that felt, oh, we're the forgottens. So let's come out and let's show these motherfuckers that we matter.
Yeah.
I mean, again, man, I think it's more or less along the lines, even though the people in those rural towns that voted for him, I think they just voting for him also for the fact of just that he's a white man. And he just, after us having a good, decent, strong president.
He's a orange man.
Call it what you want, man.
Yes.
A Cheeto puff.
You know, they letting that man
Definitely
come in.
a Cheeto
You know?
puff.
Yep.
That
So
bitch so motherfucking tan, bitch. The sun was like, move, nigga. You right?
President Orange.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we're gonna go into what's going on with what's going on. California is burning.
Terrible, boy.
It's burning.
Come on in.
Yes.
All of a sudden, I mean, Trump was like, man, let him burn.
Yeah, that man
Give a
crazy.
Damn about you. All you jokers out in California that voted for that joker, he don't give a damn about California.
Yeah.
He said, let you motherfuckers burn.
But you know how they say God said he would cleanse the earth with fire or water.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's all well and good. He let it cleanse the earth with fire and water. But at the end of the day, we got the power to put that water out. We got access to water and monies and funds and resources to help other people.
Right.
You just can't let people out here suffer.
Right.
And burn.
Yeah.
You understand? Just because ain't nobody vote for you and you upset.
Yeah, that dude
Black
nuts.
community burn. So
Well,
why not
you
let
have
the rich
Puerto
community
Rico.
burn?
Hey, yeah.
Well,
nobody
you know.
really passed away. It wasn't that many deaths.
I want
It
to
was
feel like
Yeah.
Robin
He
Hood.
was
I want
throwing
to
out
take from
toilet
the rich
paper
And give to the
shit.
poor.
Not only that, he was basically telling firefighters they ain't shit. He
Right.
was out there telling, they were just raking. There was
Right.
fire over here. They was raking. The nigga don't even have a clue about what's going on.
He don't know. He don't care.
I be feeling shame for him. I'm like, oh my God, don't say that, my man. Don't even say that, man. You sound damn.
He know exactly what he's saying.
He
know
don't care.
exactly what he doing.
So he just don't give a
Nobody
damn.
should feel shame.
So you just
or
he just don't give a
anything
damn.
about him. He
I take
don't.
that back. I don't feel shame.
Yeah.
I
Nigga
don't care
just
what
stupid.
anybody say. My president is still black and it's still Obama.
Okay, man, with your bad self,
That's
man.
true.
how you
President
feel.
is black.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Well, you know, keep it safe.
But even though we all have our
jackpot right now with that joker.
Yeah, we all have our views about what's going on, and yes, definitely, I believe how they cleansing. No, I said I do believe all that, like cleansing, from the sin and stuff like that. But those people are still going through it, and I hope hopefully they get this under control. That's California is going through a serious drought. Once they get some rain, they'll be all right.
Yo, it's all well and good.
God has to cleanse the sin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
And
like they were saying the same
that
thing
place
about
been burning.
I feel like they were saying the same thing.
You heard the saying about California.
Phoenix. You know what a phoenix is? From the ashes you rise.
You heard about California. California got to be a whole bunch of bullshit going on.
What kind of bullshit? I don't know.
You the same one that say there's a bunch of jokey shit going on in California.
Absolutely, but I'm just saying. I mean,
that's what it mean,
things happen.
Yeah, things happen.
People got to burn.
I do feel sorry for them. Definitely.
I mean, if we can help, we need to help. I mean, especially as a federal government, all he got to do is declare a disaster area, which he won't. That'll release federal funds to help them. I mean, you got these firefighters.
Yeah,
out here
you definitely.
This is everywhere. This is mother. You cannot fight Mother Nature.
No, you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, but what it was a campfire, wasn't it?
No, it was saying.
It was a campfire.
I thought they said
no.
But you know what?
Yeah, it was a campfire.
I thought they said it was like I guess it got PG&E. I think they said the power wires and with the wind blowing. One of them broke and hit, and that's what sparked the actual fire.
I don't know. I thought they said it was a campfire. Yeah.
Because only white people go camping.
You know what's crazy though, right?
Yo, listen to me.
If I could quickly,
we need that in our life now.
If I could quickly jump back into, the going the whole prison reform and allowing people to restore their rights and stuff like that after prison they serve their time, because I've heard that there's some prisoners that's volunteering in California to fight the fires. But the thing is, when they're out, they can't become firefighters.
But you know what? But
that's crazy.
And that's the thing about how the prison system and the correctional system is always hustling hard. They're always hustling backwards because it is the same thing when you come out and you're a felon or whatever the case may be. It's like, again, how Cassie was saying, you just setting up, you setting yourself up, they setting us up for failure. Because if you out there and they training you how to be a firefighter, I mean, and you're volunteering, it's like these prisoners are volunteering to go out there and risk their life to try to put this fire out.
They trying to do good.
Right. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
that you do. That's one thing about life.
But if this is what I'm doing, I was trained as to be a firefighter. Won't you give me the opportunity to go out and work for a fire department and help put out fires? What's wrong with that?
When it's free help, they don't care.
Oh, you ain't never lied because the jail system,
they have no choice. That's the little touch of
they
freedom.
paying them $1 an hour.
The jail system, we talk about it's a correctional facility. It's really a business. It's all about making money. You know what I'm saying? It's about making money. So when they incarcerating us as prisoners and things like that, they're having us work out there, risking our lives, going out there fighting fires for 50 cents an hour, 25 cents an hour, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Give me the opportunity to come out and better myself. Why would you want me to put me on the path where I can't even find me a job? Exactly. The only thing that I know how to do is commit more crime to go back to jail. It's terrible.
I'm jumping out. I'm faking my death like I burnt in the fire. I'm out.
That's always been a part of
Hey, for real. That is a good time. Like, even if you wanted to get out of a relationship or dip somewhere, say you got burnt up in that fire, just dip. Nobody know. Nobody know where you went.
Where you going?
You moved to another state. Move somewhere else. Fuck that. You starting over.
I'm gonna burn off all my fingertips. I'm gonna have no.
So now you just showing people how to be. So now you out here out.
Hey, the movie show motherfuckers them shit.
I seen it in a movie already. And the man burned his fingertips.
That's what you want to do to show them.
I feel like it's always. I want to be free. Been that way. It's always been that way.
I'm gonna live off
always been that way. It doesn't matter. Once you're in the system, you're not out of the system. It's
I'm
like
take a nigga
they're always, regardless of what
putting
good
a foot on your neck.
Regardless of whatever good you're trying to do. Say, for instance, if you're in prison, it doesn't matter because they feel like you're just doing that so that you can get out. And they know that. It's like a desperation. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing it because it's out of desperation. You're trying to look for something better to do for yourself because you don't want to be locked up. You don't want to serve this time. But then they're like, whatever, nigga. You got 20 years to serve. Ain't nobody thinking 20 years ahead of time. What think about that shit when you get to 20 years ahead of time? And then, bam, boom, here we go. 20 years ahead of time. Fuck you, nigga. We still ain't giving you shit. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. Fuck you, nigga.
Terrible.
We still not giving you shit. We still not finna give you shit. I don't give a fuck all the books you read. I don't give a fuck all the knowledge you done acquired.
Guess what?
I don't
fake
give a
my
fuck
death
if you
and
fucking
clear
around and talk about inshallah and you Muslim and you Islam or you Christian. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. You had to do that shit to pass the fucking time. That's it.
That's right.
That's terrible.
But you know, still, you know,
you did that to pass the time.
I'm still gonna scream free Pookie all day and free JT.
But you know, we still want to send our condolences to everyone lost in those fires and stuff like that. And I just, you know, hopefully that you know that can pass.
600 people still missing, not knowing where they are.
Exactly.
I think it was up 63 people they confirmed dead already. And
that's so
like
crazy.
one whole town, a town in California called what?
Paradise is
completely
gone. Yeah,
it's just
every
so
single
sad
structure
to have a
in
president that doesn't care.
He don't care, girl. You see what he did? Make
but
America
like I
great.
said the last podcast, listen,
Orange
people
carrot
need to
top
stop
looking at.
expecting him to be a different person. He is who he is. He don't care about that. You ain't got
Trump
nothing
don't
coming.
even care about his son in the rain.
Listen, you ain't got nothing
yes,
coming.
that was crazy.
It's the
whole
bottom
time
line.
he
It's
went
the
in the
dollars.
rain.
It's that
And then you
Frisco.
know
It's
his
that
son
paper.
is slow.
You
And
know what
then
I'm
you-
saying? It's that Skrilla. That's what he
He
talking
don't care
about.
nothing about his son because he feel like he served his ass up on a silver platter, bitch. What is you whining about? There's nothing for you to be crying about, bitch. I gave you every fucking
Man, fuck
thing.
Trump, man.
Exactly.
Fuck him.
I don't want
Fuck
no
that
trouble.
pickle dick, that
I didn't
Fuck
motherfucking
him.
carrot
To
top.
Trump, we don't want no trouble. We just got a little podcast that we just trying to give information to
Man,
people.
fuck Trump. Next subject. Fuck him.
There you
We
go.
got our
She said
podcast,
fuck
Raising Kings
Trump.
podcast.
Here we go.
Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right.
Fuck
So now we're gonna go into fuck that. I'm tired of talking about him. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
He look like an orange
we
crown.
moving over.
Yes, we're gonna move over.
We wanna
Lastly,
say
we
also-
just want to say, you know, our condolences also to Kim Porter. It's terrible, you know, her twin daughters. They're without her
That's what killed me
sons.
the most, man.
They're
When we
without
have
their
girls,
mother,
it's
man.
how
like
could you-
47.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't understand. How.
And I've only heard good things about her.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but as a father for Puff, I mean, how are you going to explain that, man? I mean, these girls need their mother, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, think
I
about
mean, the
mine.
boys too.
Absolutely,
boys, too.
absolutely. But it
And
just
you know,
gets
they were
in
close to their
general.
mother. You know what I'm saying?
So, and right before the holidays,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
this is gonna
Christmas,
always be a
and I heard
terrible
that
time.
the family was really close knit.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's terrible. So you know,
Terrible.
condolences to their family. Rest in peace, Kim Porter.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody was.
I feel real sorry for the
She's a
family, man.
beautiful
Everybody
person,
kept
man.
saying
Yeah, that's all I heard.
They can't
That's
match
all
that
I.
shit
That's
out
all I
of
keep
nowhere.
hearing.
I'm so sorry. It was, man. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
condolences to their whole family and everything else, man. I know he's going through it. And it's
Oh,
just
of course,
terrible.
man. Of course, of course.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. What did you
Exactly.
say, Miss Lady?
I ain't saying that.
But that's gonna conclude this week's Sass.
Absolutely, man.
All right, now we on the hot seat with Mr. Hefe,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
aka Q&A with Hefe.
Yes.
All right, so get it going. This
So
your
listen,
your segment.
I mean, you know, we was having a conversation earlier, and basically it's about you would a dude, you meet a dude. You know he doing this thing. He'll go get it. He getting money. He doing this thing or whatever the case may be. What would y'all ladies think? How would y'all ladies go about it? Would y'all say y'all the type of ladies to run through this nigga's money and not really try to build with him? Just I need this, I need that, and run through his paper, or you'd want to build with him, you know what I'm saying, and really build wealth and really take it to the next level. So how would you go about that? What would you ladies say and what would you ladies do?
Tag,
Who's
I'm
first?
She said
Cassie,
tag.
tag
I'm
you
in.
in?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm in.
Give it to me. What you talking about?
So if we're gonna build and invest, because I feel like if he has that cake, he has that money, we have to invest. We're gonna invest in our future. We're gonna invest in our business. Because I have a plan, and I know you got a plan. You feel me? That's one thing about life. If for me, for the right man with the right plan, I'm gonna follow.
Of course.
You feel me? And I'm gonna breed. Because in the end of the day, you know, we're working towards our future.
You building your little community.
I don't want to spend. Fuck that. I'm not living for labels. I'm not living for
the
people.
moment. Right.
I'm living for the end of the day. So when we retire, our kids can have something, or our kids can have something.
But you got some chicks out here that ain't trying to hear that.
That's them. I ain't
that's these
you
label
one of the
hoes.
ones that you basically ain't gonna run through his.
No, I'm not. No, baby. Let's get our crib. We got a car.
Yeah.
We
You gotta look at it.
Official.
If you have a child
Solid.
and I have a child, you feel me? Okay, you know what? It's
solid.
We got a 4-door.
See, our kids can't inherit jobs.
No.
They can only inherit like
Our
businesses or something that we leave behind for them.
So are you saying? So what you saying, Sass? You saying that you're gonna build with them also? You ain't gonna run through his?
I mean, if I'm in it for like, if we gonna be in
For
a
the long
relationship
run?
for the long run, I'm
Maybe
building.
we're not in a relationship. Maybe we building towards that. What if we just building towards a relationship? If
I know that that's the direction that we're going in, then
So we Bob the builder and Bob misses the builder. Fuck that.
exactly.
It's not but a ladder.
I'm not gonna waste my time, period, because for me, I'm not a type of chick that really sit back and wait on a man to do anything for me.
Okay.
I gets it done.
But if you're gonna invest in our future, and you're gonna invest in us, I'm gonna.
So if it's worth it and we gonna build, we gonna get it
'cause,
done.
You know, I was with a chick like that. And I knew, I didn't like tell her that, but I just knew she was the type of chick that she always wanted. She always wanted for something, and she was always willing to want to spend mine and cuff hers.
Yeah.
And if you're not being genuine,
if it's a team, you can't cuff yours.
Well,
you got laid down online because, like for real, I feel like okay. Some men are so used to women just gimme.
Right.
But when they run across a woman, like, listen, I got my own money. If anything, let's just add on to each other, type of shit. You feel me? Like,
but you again, man. You got some chicks out here don't want to put They don't want to put you.
No.
They don't want to put. You don't want to put yours in mine. You want to just have
no,
yours.
I'm gonna take care of my king. You got me fucked up. It's king and
if
queen
I'm taking
shit.
away from him, if I'm like spending in front of him, I'm basically spending my own.
Yeah.
I'm basically killing my own pockets because that's something that we could be building towards, something else.
Yeah, but I'm saying you in a relationship, you don't think you in a serious relationship. I mean, okay, you might be in a serious relationship, but you might not really know where that relationship may go. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all together, so you still on that tip where you're not really gonna run through his.
I'm not a label person. Like
if it's serious,
or
if it's a serious relationship, you're a team.
Okay,
exactly.
That's real.
I'm like this.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
If you serious, you're a team.
I agree wholeheartedly.
So it's A and B.
Right.
At the end of the day, you make C. That's the plan.
I'm not asking really like for nothing. Like you as the man supposed to look and say, damn, this is my chick. This is what we've been on. Let me help her with something. You supposed to be the one to come. I'm not gonna come like no begging ass female.
Well, that's real. Real niggas will do shit like that. They be like, I'm with you, so I know I'm gonna spend for you to make sure you all right, regardless of whether you gotta ask.
I should have to ask.
I just see like, everything good.
Because if you ask, it's a problem.
Yeah,
exactly. You feel me? The man is the table. Women, we bring the food.
Okay.
You see that little meme that they have going around with the $40. Yeah, they like that's why I say you don't ask a dude for nothing because they turn it into some shit. You did it.
But I'm saying I'm not asking you to do nothing, but I'm saying I'm gonna do it for you, whatever the case may be. But if I'm down and out and I'm slipping or whatever the case may be, so what you gonna do for me?
Oh, when the king falls, the queen gets picked up.
Oh my God!
Of
it's
course.
a team. It's a partnership.
I done did that for friends, like homeboys. That ain't even really my dude.
I want somebody to see my dream. I'm gonna see your dream too.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's only fair. You feel me?
I really did expect y'all ladies gonna say something else. I mean, of course.
Ain't no city girl shit. Ain't no city girl. Bitch. I want a teammate. I want a partnership.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, how I feel like, okay, with the right plan and the right man, I'm going to follow.
So what you mean you don't want no city girl shit?
Because city girls be talking about
run
some
them bands
bullshit.
up. Yeah.
City girls.
Broke boys.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I want a thug. Fuck that. If if you're if he's a businessman, entrepreneur and stuff like that.
Right.
I want to hear.
You trying to basically cultivate your man.
Yeah.
You want to help your man.
Yeah, I got to.
You want to be there to support him
and
take him to the next plateau and take him to where he want to be.
Not take him. Take us.
There you go.
You gotta change. You got something in life people don't understand. The I And the me has to change. So it's supposed to be we.
Yeah.
Us.
That's
There
right.
you go. Absolutely.
The vocabulary has to change.
Absolutely.
Because you so used to, but I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? When we with a nigga and you with a team and you feel like that's the man, we going to do this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're going to do this together. You
For
feel
real,
me?
together.
It has to change. The vocabulary. If the vocabulary don't change, it's not going to work out.
Yep, I
Because
agree.
he's still thinking about, babe, I got to do this. I got to do that. No. When it becomes, babe, we got to do this. We got to work on that. That's how you level. That's how we levitate. That's how you like that's how life is. If your man, if your girl or your man is like, I got to do this, I got to do that. No, if it's not, we have to do this. We have to do that. We got to move on this. We got to work on this. It's not going to move.
I got you, man. You stumped me. I can't say nothing because, I mean, in all reality, to make a relationship work and really work the way it needs to work, you got to have teamwork.
Yeah,
you got to work together.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
it-
You just can't have one person on one side
You can't.
sucking the next one dry.
That's it.
So you ain't really
That's
had
like
no,
a
you don't,
succubus.
right. And you didn't really have no, you know, you don't have no real long-term goals where y'all want to really build. I mean, how can you really do that if we're not trying to really build together? If I say we together, I love you, or whatever our situation is, but we together,
Once
we
you
build
put
it.
love, y'all a team.
That's
hear
right.
me?
Out here that be that in love and they still want to dig in your pockets. Don't give a F.
No, boy, if I can't give, like, I'm the type of person, say if we together, right, and we vibe, we chilling or whatever. Like, if you ain't dishing, I ain't dishing out.
Yo, like I said, I was with a chick the same way, just like that, and all she wanted to do, and I mean, I realized it. Good girl, beautiful girl. I mean, fine to death. But I just
be
knew.
beauty with no brain.
Man, listen, man,
Brains
I
with no
just
beauty.
knew. I knew it wasn't going nowhere. It was just a matter of time. I'm
it
like,
was a
whatever,
sinking
whenever
ship.
it go, it just gonna go. Ain't nothing coming from this situation because
fucking
it's not
sinking ship.
happening.
Yeah, you
know
just
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get the ass until.
Yeah. Just have your fun. You know, have a good time. Do what it do. You had time to do what it
I
is.
want
Have your
some
fun.
weeds. I want some us.
I
If
mean,
it's not that, I don't
knew
want to deal
from
with
Exactly.
nothing.
That's it. This is it.
A
After
bitch
this
grown
last
out
one
here. Bitch ain't no child no more.
man.
Ain't nobody got
This
time to
was
waste
it.
time on bullshit.
You know,
That's why I say I believe that's why they talk like that, because they young. They young girls, you know, they young
some
women.
people are of age, but they're not really looking at the bigger picture. They're
No,
only looking
no.
at the short term.
The game
When
done
your ass
fucked
about
up.
50 and you alone in your room and you want somebody to eat ice cream and watch Lifetime movies
feeding
with
the cats.
your motherfucking ass stuck.
God damn, that's real. I mean, listen, what you gonna do? Some people got to see it, but some people
True.
just ain't gonna see it. They just look for what's in front of them right now and
You
what
can't
they
lead the
prosper
blind.
for right now. You can't. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Hello.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is at the end of the day.
'Cause I'm a type of-
Mr. Arthur, what you think about this discussion?
I have no hot questions for the cast and crew.
Both of y'all had the right answers.
Mhm.
That's basically, you know, what I was observing and paying attention to both answers. Both of y'all had the right answers. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Cassie touched on this ain't. I ain't gonna give you no city girl answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just entertainment and rap.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But you need somebody to build on, and just like you said, when you get 60 and 70 years old, who gonna be there to eat ice cream with?
Exactly.
You know, so both of
Your
y'all
ass
had the right
alone.
answers.
You calling your kids like, Mom, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back later. Yeah, those are the things like you're supposed to build with someone from now, so you can have that long, like what they say, that longevity. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
To be like, okay,
exactly.
I did my stuff in life. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Let my kids.
Exactly. Let them live their lives. Now we have each other. You know.
You feel me? It, like if you're not having a business,
It's about
Nowadays-
it's about growth.
now
Mhm.
it is very much about growth.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like you don't want your family to work no more.
Right.
You
Exactly.
want to pay people to work for you.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
your family just, you feel
Right.
Because I want to be able to be like, okay, I don't have my little recovery business, everything like that. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, and I have my daughter. You have to pick up the weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You got years, you got time, you got age for this.
Right.
My time is over. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's right.
I'm about to be 32.
You right. You going and she coming.
Yeah, you coming.
But
After that, you gotta prepare for your legacy.
you shouldn't
Right.
want your
I'm
kids to
prepared for
grow up in that 9-to-5 system. It's almost like prison.
But
You gotta
know
wake
what?
up.
But it's
You gotta
it's
get
really,
there.
It's really the culture. We automatically trained to be able. Okay, we got to get up. We got to go to work. We got to get a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like we were saying in previous podcasts, how with the Caucasian race, where they train their kids differently. They train their kids again when it comes to money. they don't look at money the same way we look at money. They look at money as that's their workforce. They put their money to work while they sleep. They're making money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We wake up to go. Oh, we gotta go to this 9 to 5. We gotta go get to do this job. They're not looking like that.
Right.
You know, we're built to fail.
Right.
Black people, we're built to fail.
Yeah, we condition that way.
Because white people
condition that way.
Caucasian people, I'm gonna say Caucasian because people begin they feeling me like white people crackers, but Caucasians and Vikings and Europeans and you feel me, like they already have the upper hand in life.
Right, they groomed in a whole totally different way.
So
as far as finances
so we're so
like
rushed.
that.
We be like, we gotta work.
Right.
I want to feel like you feel me. I don't work already. Right. You feel me, and I have my business. So when I feel like when I pass it down to my child, you feel me. You have to get shits right. So when you pass it on to your child,
right?
Because I don't want my family. I don't want to work. I don't want to answer to nobody. You feel me. I want to be able to have my business and be like, okay, Nikayla, what's going on?
Yeah,
what's going on? You feel me?
I feel like it should have already been there. I feel like we should have been there so long ago.
But we were so
right
bad.
Now.
Listen,
I get all of that.
Like
I
this
get all of
generation,
that.
we're reprogramming. We're woke now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
right.
I get all of
we're
that.
woke right now.
I
My
just feel
generation,
like-
you was not woke. I just became woke. I
Yeah.
got my third eye.
I
Right.
feel like a lot of people didn't have the right idea. I feel like my mom had the right idea. You feel me? I feel like my mom had the right idea. I feel like my grandmother was still a little bit in the olden times or whatever, but the whole buildup of how I am and the person that I am a little bit to the core as far as their moral values is based upon my grandmother, which has basically, I mean, love her to death, but a slave mentality where you have to, you know, we believe in Christianity. We believe that the man is the head of the household and all of this good stuff or whatever. But my mom had a vision. She wanted to open businesses. She wanted to make sure that her children, you know, wouldn't have to want for anything.
Looked outside the box.
Exactly. She fell short of that just because she was a single parent with 6 kids. That's what the fuck. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
what the fuck
my
do you
mom
do?
was a
You
single
struggle,
parent with
you
6
try,
kids, and
exactly.
she
You
showed
struggle,
us.
Right.
you work hard, and you do what you do. And so, therefore, me seeing her working these 2 jobs and not really seeing her, you know what I mean? She coming in from one job, I'm going out to school. I don't see her until, you know what I mean? If I stay up late or whatever from her coming from her job that I just seen her coming in, getting dressed, getting something to eat or
Going back
whatever
out
to
to
go.
the next job.
Exactly, going back out to the next job. You
Right.
feel me? So I saw that drive in her. I saw everything that she was doing, and so therefore I see all the drive that she had, and I want to be more. You get me?
Right.
But it's a lot of parents that was out there the same age as my mom or whatever, teaching my I don't know, the people who I went to school with. You feel me? My classmates' mothers and my classmates' fathers or whatever, who ain't shit, wasn't shit, don't want to be shit, don't give a fuck about shit. All they give a fuck about is get your ass up and go to school and I'm gonna get this check.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So a lot of us wasn't brought up like that. I was brought up in that society, but my mama didn't. My mom had a different mind frame.
Right. She didn't really
You get
kind of
me?
instill it in y'all.
Exactly.
That's how my mother was.
We all need to
I
be
will admit.
collective. We have to have a collective mind. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? One person can
You
be
mean
woke.
collective or more of an individual?
No, I feel like we all need to be collective. It need to be a collective mind for all of us to grow, for all of us to be better.
It's a
Right.
village.
We all need to come together because everybody in this room could be woke.
Right.
Yeah? Everybody
Oh, yeah,
in this
baby. I
room
got
could
my
be
third
woke.
eye, baby. I've
Right.
But
been-
there's still a 1.6 million out there that's asleep.
that's
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Right.
And then
Absolutely.
we right here, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We what? We the 6%.
Yep.
Right.
You feel
But
me?
at the same
And
time,
we control the money. We control exactly.
We're woke.
We control certain things. We control money or whatever. But it's all the rest of our people sleep.
But you know what's so crazy about it? That's why people have podcasts and people have YouTube pages to show people like, listen, wake up. Like in the end of the day, like with podcasts and like YouTube and like people doing their videos and stuff like when even on Instagram, on Facebook, like they be like, okay, I just want to wake up and just be spiritual. I just want to wake up and just enlighten people. It's like some people we're really woke.
Right. But you know what?
Some people we don't even see with our 2 eyes. We see with our third eye, the eye that can nobody see.
I feel like that's the whole meaning of social media. You feel me? Social. What is it that you talking about? What is it that you giving to the people?
Right.
What is it
Because
that
if
you
you're not
showing
feeding
people?
good energy
Is
out, through
No,
it.
Right.
fuck
Not,
that. It's bad
inhabited.
energy out there. No.
Oh yeah, you know one thing.
All
about
of that-
life, you have to have good
All of
with
that
the
is
bad.
out there. Yeah, all of that is out there. It's good. It's good visual. It's good social media. It's bad social media. It's just like the fucking news.
That's
You know?
one thing about
Just
life.
like the
All
fucking
in
news.
sin come on in. Without sin, you can't have positive shit.
All
Positive
that.
vibe.
But
You
we
can't
gotta
see
use
when
the
you do
social
bad.
media.
Because when you do bad, you see the good. You be like,
We
okay,
have to
you
use the
kill
social
somebody, you go
media to
jail.
push the
You don't kill
positive.
somebody, you thrive. You feel me? You have to have the good in the bad.
Yeah, we have to push social media to be positive. We have to push it to speak about what we want to speak about, about the things that matter, like raising these kings and about these black men that are
And
making
these
it up
queens.
from up out of the slums, like, you know, our good author here. Hello. Hello.
Absolutely. I mean, listen.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, what we're really trying to talk about, what we're really trying to convey to different people and the people out there that's really listening to the podcast is just really trying to just recondition our brains and think differently on how we go about moving forward and prospering in life. You know what I'm saying?
Reprogramming.
It's about
Yeah.
all about reprogramming, and that's what it really is. We got to detach ourselves and try to break the cycle of old and the old elements of how to, you know, move forward and push ourselves forward, because we just got to get off of that at the end of the day. And it's about teaching each other too. It's like, I may not know everything, you may not know everything, but we might be able to teach each other and learn from each other to
Right.
move forward to go
Knowledge is
somewhere
the
else.
key.
And that's just really what it is. And it's about information. So especially with the podcast, it's information. We don't know everything. We don't got all the answers.
But we have insight.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Is this the hot seat or no?
Yeah.
No, it's
I-
not, but you know what? It is the hot seat. But you know what? It just turned into something else because what we were talking about, we was talking about gold diggers. Right. We was talking about gold diggers and being with
Not talking about gold diggers.
Well, it is kind of a gold. I mean, kind of like. I mean, if you just gonna be with a nigga, you just with the nigga, you just juicing the nigga. You're not really doing it.
I ain't juicing nigga. I want to build with a nigga.
All right, but you got other chicks out there that's not doing that. They not about what they ain't got that mind that you got. They want to build.
You know what they do? They suck and fuck and pluck.
Well, that's all well and good if you want to suck and fucking plug. But if you smart, if you looking for the long term and you looking at what could happen, that nigga you sucking and fucking and plucking, you could really build. You could get a whole lot more in the long run than you get in the short term. You know what I'm saying? You getting a couple of dollars, you getting a couple of bags, you getting some shoes, you getting some shopping sprees at Victoria's Secret, wherever it is.
I want to touch some money.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to touch the cash.
You're right.
Fucking shopping spree. I
You know
want
Give me the cash flow.
Like,
Let me log into my account and see them bands in there.
You see what I'm saying? There you go.
This is the bank
That's
account
right.
for the house.
Some of you-
This is the bank account for the business. Like, bitch,
I mean, you know, some of you ladies, y'all like you want to shop at Victoria's Secret, but you with the nigga.
All right.
Take you
bitch,
to
I
go
watch,
get you some
I
Pearl or
buy
something
my
like that.
own motherfucking drawers. The fuck I
What's
look
wrong with
like,
that? He
bitch.
can't
I
buy,
gotta-
he
I
can't
gotta
buy
do-
drawers for you?
Who? What?
The
Bitch,
nigga
I
can't buy you
gotta, I
now?
gotta depend on a nigga to buy me panties.
What's wrong with that? It might, maybe he want to get you
I
the ones
gotta
he
have
like.
my own stash in the curtain. You feel me?
You could.
When he first meet me, he gonna be like, oh shit, this hoe ain't got shit. Bitch, no, bitch, what happened?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They got a new edition. It's 2019.
What you mean?
This is 2018 I got on.
I don't feel like this the hot
Camera's rolling.
No.
I don't
All right.
feel like this.
All right, now let's juice up the motherfucking hot seat,
Oh,
Hefe.
absolutely. You want to juice it up? We can bring it up and juice it up. Let's talk about how we need to juice it up. What you want to talk about? Want to talk about?
This is your segment. This is your motherfucking
I
segment.
know,
You
but
juice this shit up.
Yeah, we wanted to juice it up, but we just got. You know what it is? Let me tell you what it is.
Especially if I'm
it's
fucking
what we
and
talk
sucking
about.
you like you
There
the
you go,
fucking
but-
million man, bitch. Who, bitch? Upgrade me.
Ooh, you want to
You
be
feel me? If
upgraded?
I'm wearing Adidas, give me Nike. If I'm wearing fucking Louboutin, give me some Fendi.
So if he not upgraded or whatever, he's still not gonna get that type of treatment.
Well, as long as we get money, bitch, we good.
Oh.
What if he might be in a slump?
What you mean a slump?
There you talking about? He's slipping. He's slipping. He done. He had a dry spell. He had a dry spell.
You got,
He hit a dry spell.
Give me an example so I can answer.
I just gave you this. He hit a dry spell.
How
He
he
was
hit
pop-
dry? How?
Well,
He not able to upgrade.
listen,
How?
any hustle
For the
I don't care
moment?
what you do. A hustle's a hustle.
Yeah, for the moment. I mean, that's when she was saying that the queen gonna step up now. The queen gonna step up, and you know,
Okay.
she gonna handle rearrange some shit, put him into perspective on some things.
You feel me? If I can't
How
get
long?
who,
How long it take?
He gotta
Because that's your man.
if I'm pushing, you gotta push it too.
Yeah.
Because if you make
Yeah, that's true.
if
As
you
long as
make
you
me
see
all
him
the way,
willing
you
to,
make me
you
feel
know,
like I'm
The hustle.
Cleopatra, nigga,
But you know what?
Yeah.
The hustle.
sit the fuck down.
The hustle
That mean
done dried
I
up.
got another nigga.
The hustle done dried up. Okay, the hustle was popping. We was doing what it do. It was
Okay,
popping.
bitch, you better get
The hustle
your
done dried up.
You better get your CDL license. You better
Some shit, yeah.
you better
Get your
do
ass on the
something,
road.
nigga.
You got to be willing
Don't make me
to
feel like I'm clean
pull them
catching
boots
niggas.
up
I'ma
and
have
get
another
to
nigga.
work by any means
So you
necessary.
basically tell me the man got to go out there and dirty his hands, get his hands
Yeah,
bitch,
that's just
my
like
hands
we
gotta
got
be dirty, so my hands
we
gotta
have
be
to
clean.
work,
My
and then we
hands
got to
shit
come
so
home,
fucking
take care of the
strong.
kids, cook, make sure y'all good. So if y'all hustle dry up, you got to get another hustle.
You got to get another hustle.
Get another
You
hustle.
got to make it happen.
Yeah, simple.
So I mean, that's what it is.
The
I mean,
fuck? When the king falls, the queen gonna stand.
Yeah, that's right.
But the king gotta get the fuck back up.
He do. He can't just lay there.
The fuck? Or
Some of them do.
Another man will
somebody,
take his
well,
throne.
that is true. What you said?
Another man will take
So
his
basically, you just gonna forget about all the good shit I done brought
throne.
to
No,
the table.
nigga. If you
No,
say
man.
so,
King,
You done forgot
King,
about all the
listen.
shit. You see,
Listen. No.
You done forgot about all the shit I done
No.
did. My
Kings
shit ain't
get
working.
decapitated all the time.
What?
Kings get moved out of the kingdom all the time by the next king. That's how it go. If you look at how it go, kings were often kings. If you ain't standing up and being the king, off with the head into the next one.
Off with your head.
Off with that motherfucking head.
I'd rather
Listen,
have
I
a
don't
nigga.
feel like this- I
I'd
don't feel like this
rather
Q&A
have a
with
nigga
Hefe
that
right
look
now,
for a
so.
job and go to interviews and then have a nigga to look for
Yeah.
a job date.
That's terrible. Well, no, it ain't terrible. Because a nigga should be trying to elevate himself and try to do things.
Yeah.
It's my nigga looking for a job, trying to get shits coordinated, and shit like that until your shit go through. Okay,
Right.
but I'd rather have a nigga. You mean tell me you comfortable with me waking up, be tired as fuck, have a little ass sleep.
Here we go. It's 3 a.m. right now.
Q&A with Hefe.
Absolutely. Listen to me. At 3 a.m., ladies, what would y'all be doing right now at this hour at 3 a.m.? Masturbating. How about with a nigga though?
I still masturbate.
You can do that too, but I'm just saying at 3 a.m. Don't you want
pull
something?
up the cover and be like, "What the fuck you doing? Play with myself? What? Can I get my privacy?"
So let me ask you a question. So you don't have no problems just masturbating in front of your
No.
no problem. Right?
Oh, I'll masturbate the shit out myself.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Right in his
What
face.
about you?
What do you mean? If
Listen.
he's there?
If you
No, well, okay. First of all, if it's 3:00 in the morning, I'm gonna be asleep.
But I'm waking you
That's
up. I
first
need
of all.
something. I need something. I'm waking you up. I'm getting you up. Are you ready to get up for me
Yeah, I'm ready to get up,
and do what it do with no problem?
but no problem. Let's do what it do.
Yo, wake
With no
me up.
question about it.
Nope.
But you saying if you like how you like to get woke up though?
Wake me up with head.
You two ladies?
Sounds good.
Let me hold on. Let me feel the
What you
thump.
mean?
Look, let me
What,
feel
do
the
you like to be woken up with head?
Hold on.
look.
now.
Let me
I'm
feel
No
the.
or yes? Yes or no? Thank you.
Let me feel that,
Thank you.
I'm just gonna.
and then
wait
you
till
just
I
slide
tap
down.
in.
Once I feel it, then I'm gonna just. All right, you know what to do.
Yeah.
And then I woke up,
Bust a wide
and I was
open.
action.
Bust a wide open.
That was action. So just it's action.
Yeah.
Action. Time.
Once you feel the print, like you feel him. All right, I already know he with the shits.
He with
All
the
right,
shit.
he with the
time.
shits. So let's go.
Time to go.
We with the shits.
But
I
yo,
want you to just grab me grab me by my booty and lift my little cheek up and just slide that fuck nigga in.
what if I got time for that? What if I just want to turn you over and give you a good pounding?
You could do that too, cause I'm be like,
But she said she don't like that. She don't want to just get turned
No,
on.
I didn't like it. You say what I prefer. That's what I would prefer.
hello.
That's what I
Oh, so
prefer.
you just take it in your kind of way. Well, not
You know,
in
I,
your kind of way.
I, said- I told you I like it rammed in there.
Wake her up with head.
Yeah, wake me up with head.
Don't like to be woke up.
No, I don't mind you waking me up.
No, just touch
Period.
me, baby. I know you
y'all
did.
just saying that right now. I think if
got
y'all
me
was like
fucked up.
really, really laid down and really laid out,
If
you
I'm
look
in the
like type
bed,
you would probably want to get woke up.
Let me tell you something. If
First
it's
of
like,
all,
okay,
I
we.
want nothing and we ain't on good terms, yeah, you gonna get mushy, bitch.
Oh, yeah,
What
like
you
it's
mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So wait a
No,
minute. So
that's
you
different.
telling me? So
Don't touch me.
so
Yeah.
you saying
Don't
If we ain't getting along, don't look
What
at
is you
me.
touching me for?
No, that's a lie. Cause it's a
that
lot of
makeup
times
set.
I wasn't
Ass
getting
don't
along, and
get
I just said,
mush.
"Come, let me
That
fuck
makeup
you,"
set?
and then I
Yeah.
made him leave.
You gonna get mushed. We ain't talk about nothing. We need to talk. We need to come to an under motherfucking standing.
don't get me wrong. I got with it.
Now that happened the other day. I was mad, but I was like, "I'm gonna fuck you, so just come on."
Bitch, we be mad
Just
at
bring
each
it on.
other. That's, I would say
What?
we could be mad at each other and we could be like sleeping at night and we ain't doing shit. Bitch, I'll kick your fuck ass. But in the morning, we gonna argue a little bit. You gonna be my little fuck ass over. You gonna be like, okay, fuck that hoe. I know you may help, but take this
Shut
bitch.
your damn mouth.
Nah,
And I'm
hold
like,
grudges.
okay,
No.
I'm
Don't
gonna be
worry
cussing
about
your
it.
ass out.
You-
I would
Nope.
be cussing you out. I'm like, oh yeah,
Nope.
that's all you wanted to do was just
Nope.
fuck me. In my head, I'm like, yeah, bitch,
Good
this
for you.
is too good.
Nope.
So you'll take that angry dick.
I'm gonna take it because I ain't gonna make you fuck no other bitch. What the fuck you doing,
angry
bitch?
dick is good.
Oh,
dick.
You got me fucked up, bitch. Who?
What you mean? Wait a minute.
If it's in-house dick, if it's in-house dick, oh no, bitch, you is not leaving my house with no nut in your sack. Bitch, who? It's in-house. That's when you pay. That's when we paying each other bills. We together type shit. Bitch.
What you mean? No.
In-house dick get pussy.
So you just gonna be hard. You just gonna be hard like that. You ain't giving it up.
Because for me, I'm not. I wouldn't even be at that point. I wouldn't even be doing it for him. I'm gonna fuck you how I want to fuck you. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna tell you now you can leave. Now you can go wherever you want to go.
We could be mad at our nigga. And he could be we gonna be like, okay, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You think you won, nigga? You ain't win that shit.
But don't you think it's better if even though we angry, we upset, and it happens, it'll break the ice a little bit.
Fuck that.
What you mean?
No, because I'll fuck you. Go clean myself up and walk by your ass like we ain't even just do nothing. Bye.
And I'm gonna dig inside your fucking wallet and take your money.
First of all, what?
First of all, I ain't fucking you at all. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, nah, because I need the dick.
No, you can't claim that shit. Bitch, you sleep, girl.
I'm married.
Don't be faking. Yeah, I know. Don't fake the front.
No until when?
Man on his bill bullshit. You be like, he on his bullshit.
Unbelievable.
No until I say so.
No until you say so.
No until I say so. This is my pussy. It's no until I say so.
So what if it get took from you?
I wish your motherfucker would.
I know, but he the head honcho.
I'm your husband.
I wish your motherfucker would.
Oh, that's it.
I'm your husband.
I wish your motherfucker would.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, that's it for me. Then after we fuck, now I'm gonna look at you like, bye.
I'm mad.
Why you here?
What happened?
Get out my face.
Fuck you mean? I ain't gonna fuck no random nigga, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you because, bitch, you been here. Fuck you mean, bitch. I be mad as fuck, bitch. I could cuss you out like a dog in the street. I could be like, you bitch, you dead. Fuck you.
But here's the thing, though. It is to a certain accord, though, because if a dude is disrespecting you, he's calling you out of your name and shit like that for a certain point, then I'm not gonna be into you. Like, you disrespecting me, you calling me out of, you done said some foul shit, you done made me feel insecure about myself, and then I'm not gonna roll over and fuck you. Then it's true. Then it's when I'm ready to fuck you.
Thing hostage for like weeks now.
Oh no, because I don't hold pussy hostage for weeks.
That's one thing about women. They don't.
I don't do that.
They don't. They listen. You gotta listen. You gotta separate from outside dick and inside dick. Inside dick, bitch. That's the nigga that's paying your bills. That's the nigga that's doing listen.
That's that single shit I can't
hold on now. Don't cut me off, bro.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Don't cut me off now.
Go ahead.
You feel me?
It's
It's outside dick and it's inside dick. You feel me? Me, I'm single. I got outside dick. You feel me? Yeah. I'm not living with my nigga. I'm not caked up. I don't wake up to that nigga nothing. You feel me? Inside dick, it's some type of shit like, okay, y'all mad, whatever. And at the end of the day, bitch, what happened? Y'all still together.
Yeah.
You feel me? Y'all could be mad. Bitch, I could be mad at my nigga and be like, okay, you feel me?
I don't gotta see him for like 3-4 days.
When I was in a relationship and I was living with my nigga, oh yeah, I was mad, but I was still giving that fuck nigga pussy. Why? Because the other bitch gonna give it to him.
But hold on for a second.
But if you outside dick, that's nothing.
But hold on, wait a second. We could both be living together, you know what I'm saying? And you might want to give it to me. I might not want it though. Then what? What if I'm not trying to take it from you?
But nigga, I'm taking that bullshit.
What you
mean you taking it? What you mean I'm taking it?
Just like how you always say, what if he take it? What if she take it?
It's the same thing. She might take it, but I might not be willing to give it up.
Listen, no,
she gonna take it.
Be willing to give it up, but that fuck nigga gonna get up. Fuck you, bitch. That nigga know a real bitch.
So basically, you just gonna just straight up take it.
Hell yeah, gonna take
that's
it
right.
Too, bitch.
What you mean? What
Come
you
on,
mean?
That's one of y'all niggas shit. Be like,
what you mean?
You seen Baby Boy?
What the fuck that mean? That's Baby Boy. Baby Boy got shit to do with me. That's him.
Hold on, bitch. I'm gonna call you back. In-house dick and outside dick is two different shit.
It's two different things.
Yeah, I had in-house dick, bitch. What happened? I was still mad at him. I'm like, okay, but when he
but what I'm saying to you, let me ask you a question. So after, okay, like you said, in-house dick, you still gonna get that up.
Yeah, that's
but
my nigga.
Does it?
We splitting shit.
But hold on. Does it break the breath for you? Like after you do it, are y'all still upset? Yeah, are you still upset, or are you trying to?
Can't see Hefe.
Are you still trying to make it better, or y'all trying to work towards it, or whatever? Y'all trying to work towards making it better, or is good? What does it do for the relationship in the situation?
Listen, bro.
Y'all still arguing, or y'all back to like,
no,
okay,
we just made up because you gave me some good dick. I'm be like, okay, I'm gonna soften up because I know the dick good. You feel me? I'm like, okay, bitch, let me go wash your clothes.
But that's a given though if you're in the house,
right? But do y'all? What I'm saying, even after whatever the argument y'all argued about or whatever, Do y'all come to understand it? Y'all talk about, babe,
Hell
I know
yeah,
what
we
said.
got to. We live together.
After that, you apologize.
Okay.
Shit, I'll
I
fuck
might
you in
not
this.
apologize, but we
Go to
gonna
work.
we gonna reach to a point. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? That's all. You feel me? Outside dick, you be like, fuck nigga, bitch, bye.
Yeah, I don't gotta deal with you for
Okay.
like 3-4 days.
Inside dick, I have to see you every fucking day.
Right.
Bitch.
Yeah, I can see you every
Yeah,
day,
man.
but that mean we gotta be
You feel me?
fucking.
I
But
don't want no fucking. Listen, you gotta understand. They got women. They got single women that's out here ready to take a motherfucker from a bitch.
They be
And then
fine,
if you
yeah.
know you have a good man, and you even though you listen. One thing about if you're not arguing with your mate, you feel me? If you're not arguing, y'all having discussions and shit like that. It's not no relationship. Ain't shit perfect.
Oh yeah.
Cause in the end of the day, it's a bitch like me. Like, okay, oh yo, you mad at her? Slide through.
I'm just waiting on you to finish.
The
You
fuck?
finish. I'm not
now.
gonna knock anything that you saying. Rule number one: I'm married. That's number one.
okay.
I'm not worried about no other bitch. That's number one. I already got him. He already got me.
You better be
the
worried,
only
bitch.
motherfucking way
He's
he
married
leaving.
niggas fucking anything.
Hold on now.
What is
Tell
that?
you, ripping on other bitches.
First of
and
all,
everything.
The
ahead.
only way he is
Telling
fucking
you.
leaving is if I kill him.
Didn't
So
nobody say he
that's the
leaving,
only
though.
fucking way he leaving.
Hey.
That's the only way he
See
leaving.
that?
You gotta kill him. You understand me? So it's a different mindset. You understand me? It's totally different. I'm not worried about no other bitch because the only way he leaving is
said
if he
by
dead.
example.
So number one,
People see by example.
if I'm mad at him, I'm not fucking him until I'm ready to fuck him. We not fucking. We arguing. We gonna talk about it first. Sex is not gonna make you talk to me. You can get sex from any bitch.
Really
You understand me?
gonna take
It's a
it.
difference.
Okay.
It's a difference. You can get
Okay.
sex from anywhere.
That's
You can
true.
get sex from, we in a relationship. We in this shit for the long haul. You gonna sit the fuck down and you gonna talk to me. You understand
What
me?
if I ain't
You
ready to
gonna
talk?
to
I'm
me?
not ready
What
to
if-
talk to you.
Okay. Well, when you ready to talk, we gonna talk.
Yeah,
and
you
until
talking
you
about-
But you
ready to
can't
talk,
hold it hostage.
we ain't gonna fuck. Cause I'm not fucking nobody I ain't talking to. I'm not.
Thank God I ain't married
I'm
because
not.
I know me, bitch.
I'm not fucking anybody I'm not
fuck?
talking to. I don't give a fuck
And
if
if I
we
do
live
get
in the
married,
same
I'm getting married
household.
for money.
Hefe. I don't give a
If
fuck
you want
we
your
live
papers,
in the
holla
same
at your girl.
household. You
Hold on,
understand me?
hold on.
I don't give a
Fuck
fuck if
you.
we
Hold
live
on,
in
hold
the same
15
household.
stacks are better.
We married.
What happened?
You
No,
understand
baby,
me?
it's 12.
We don't have.
Ooh.
We do not have to speak to each other. We done established that a long motherfucking time ago. You understand me? Because we wouldn't even be where we at today if we understand that we don't have to talk to each other. You understand me? To live with each other, to get these motherfucking bills paid, to keep this motherfucking roof over our house. We already came to the understanding that we don't have to talk to each other.
All right, that's true. We
We
don't
don't.
have to talk to each
We
other.
don't. We
But
don't.
there's certain things there's needs that need to be met.
There are
Right.
needs that need
You
to be
got
met.
duties. You got duties that you have to perform.
You physically,
You right. We ain't gotta talk.
you physically, and me mentally.
And guess
What's
what
up?
happens?
You physically,
A side
and me
bitch
mentally.
like me comes through.
You physically, and me mentally. You physically,
Side
and
bitch
me
come through
mentally.
like me, like babe. What's
okay.
good?
So,
I got you, man.
Wait.
You bad,
bitch. Is that door open?
If you find out about
My
that,
light bill
keep
too,
that
bitch.
bitch.
I got a car
First
payment,
of
nigga.
all,
Fuck that hoe.
That's not gonna happen.
But like, I
Why
don't give a
not?
fuck
Why
about
can't
your
it happen?
kids.
What you mean? Why can't that
Fuck
happen?
you mean?
Why can't it happen?
All my husband is thinking about is getting with me. He's not thinking about nobody else. He's upset that I'm upset.
These
All
niggas
he
digging
worried
in
about
other
is
hoes'
how to
pockets
get
like,
me
oh,
back
let me go
on the
scoop
good
this up
side.
right here.
I don't know
I
what
can
nigga she
still
done
want-
fuck with, but my nigga, I know my nigga.
Well,
I know my man.
okay.
So I know my man. So I know my man.
Boy,
So that's
what
not
if-
that's
what
not gonna
if-
happen.
But what if he's on that time where he just had this weak point in his life?
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. Because that's
Have,
not gonna happen.
have you had weak moments before?
What do you mean by weak moments?
Just what you
Not
talking
not
about.
before
No,
Hefe.
I mean I know I don't have them. I don't have them.
Cassie,
17.
I'm saying
Hefe.
before.
Cassie,
Have you ever
Hefe,
had those
you
weak
can't see
moments?
No, I never had a weak moment. I never had a weak moment because I've never
for
went
the
through
camera.
problems like that before.
Okay.
Like
See
my-
that? So
my
that's what
wife-
she's saying.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm
what
saying
she's
like
saying.
my
She
wife
don't have
forever,
those issues.
my wife would never. She wouldn't want to like hold it for me or whatever.
Oh yeah. See, we had a great show today, guys.
Absolutely, man. It was fireworks in the
off
on
the
front
chain,
scenes, fireworks behind the scenes, fireworks.
I wish I could have got something recorded, but whatever.
I know, and you know, it was
nothing
just
for the
fireworks.
bloopers.
Exactly.
I know, nothing for
fireworks.
the bloopers.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know, they say a lot of people. You know, the thing about opinions, you know, everybody has an opinion.
Right.
You know, and they say everybody has an opinion, and you know what they say about that, right?
They're like assholes.
They like assholes.
Everybody got one.
But at the end of the day,
that's Hefe line.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Here we go. Now here comes some fire. Here comes some steam. What are we talking about, Cassie? What would you like to give the people the last bit of you? We had such good time with you, talking to you and vibing with you. What's the last thing you want to leave the people with? What you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Fuck the police coming straight for
Oh,
because of Brown.
Yes, but it was a great show. Mr. Kelly, tell them where they can get your book.
Absolutely.
The Dark Side of South Beach.
I mean, you could get Dark Side of South Beach everywhere. Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, online, all online book distributors. You can follow me at the Dark Side of South Beach on Instagram, the D Side of SB on Twitter, Eric A. Kelly on Facebook.
Absolutely. You talking about a black author. We want to support our people, man.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
yes.
Let's support each other. He has a book out. Let's go get that book. Go to Amazon, get the book. It's a real great book. And don't be surprised when you see this book on the big screen.
That's right. He already told me I got my role in it. I'm a play. I could play side bitch. I could play house bitch. I could play whatever.
There you go.
Let me do that. Just get me up in there.
There you go. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
So at the end of the day, we had a great guest, Eric. We definitely want to have you come back again with your next project. Make sure you come here with it first so we can talk about it and discuss it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We appreciate you, my brother. Absolutely.
Yes. We have Miss Cassie Baby on here.
That's
yeah.
Right. We got Miss Cassie.
Liddy.
Fire had niggas under pressure over here, but you know, so
beating niggas up.
Absolutely.
Knocking niggas out up in here.
Knocking niggas out.
She put hands on me, but it's all good. I love how I do. That's my girl. We done broke it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, you did. But you know what it is.
Make sure y'all tune in with us every Tuesday. Remember, we has branded that as Raising Kings Tuesday. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the podcast either on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts. You can hit us up on Raising Kings Podcast at gmail.com, Raising Kings PC on Twitter, and Raising Kings Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Hit us up. You can go back. We got I think this is episode 36. I want to believe.
Yes.
I want to believe.
Right.
This is the fourth? Yeah, this is going to be the fourth live show. The fourth live show. So make sure you go back in time and you check out our dinosaur episodes when we started from where we at now. Started from the bottom, now we here. So make sure you tune in, okay? Once again, this is the Raising Kings podcast, and we up out of here. This is your girl Sassy,
and it's your girl Lady Love.
This is Hefe, Mr.Nobody.
Bye. Blue hair. I'm gonna be Sharkeisha for that nigga tonight at 3 a.m. Hey, bye.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Later.